6 years ago, just before we entered middle school.
Ko, you're really gonna transfer schools? I know it's more convenient for your family, but I'll miss you.
Yeah, we won't be able to meet for a while. I promise you, we'll get together when we're both adults. After that, I continued being transferred from school to school because of my parents' jobs. And I finally ended up breaking my promise to her. Since I made that promise, 6 years had passed.
All right, everyone, be quiet.
But we've been quiet all along.
Yes, you have. I just wanted to say that. So, today, we have a new transfer student.
Isn't this a strange time of the year to get a new guy? What I thought. You sure he wasn't kicked out of his last school? I guess. All part of his special circumstances.
Okay, you can come on in.
I'm Kodai Tanaka. It's nice to meet all of you.
Now let's all be nice.
Oh, he looks so gloomy. Why not a hottie?
Stop it already. You're making the poor guy feel bad.
If you don't get along well, you'll really see me flare up.
Ew, so scary.
Hi, I'm in the seat beside you.
Oh, hi. The transfer students next to Miss Plain Jane? I just had a great idea.
During our lunch break that day, our class's hot girl clique came up to me.
Hi, Tanaka. You can call me Aina. Narumi is Narumi, of course. Hiya.
I'm Mizuki. Nice to meet you, Tanaka.
Aina, Narumi, and Mizuki. Nice to meet you, too. They're being awfully friendly. So friendly that it was startling.
Oh, thing is, we have a small favor to ask of you.
What is it? She asked me to take over cleanup duty for them after music class in third period. Okay, if it's just that.
You're a lifesaver. Such a looker, too. Oh, but will you be alright doing it alone? You just transfer it in. Do you even know the way we do things here? Ah, Plain Jane here can help you out. Huh? Me? We have something going on, so you can help Tanaka clean up after music class? I'm fine with it. Yay! Thanks!
They call you Plain Jane?
Yes, because I'm plain.
That won't do. How about I call you, Takato?
No, Shizuku's fine. Wow, should have guessed those two introverts would get along. I mean, don't you think they look good together? What I thought.
Better yet, how about you two just start going out? Not. Just kidding.
During music class?
Tanaka, I can't hear your voice at all.
Sorry, singing in front of others is a little,
Is that why you're hiding behind that mask?
Yes.
Well, I'll let it go. Next!
After class, while Shizuku and I were tidying up the music room, thanks for helping me out.
Don't worry about it.
I just have to put this away and we're done. You can return to the classroom if you want.
Okay.
But she put her hand on the doorknob.
Huh? It won't open.
What about the key?
The door itself is unlocked, but it feels like something's blocking it on my other side.
Let me try. Hey, anyone there?
Please open the door. Aina? Isn't this overdoing it? Come on. This is nothing.
And we didn't see anything anyway. It's none of our business.
It seemed that someone had locked us in. I can roughly guess who the culprits were. Damn it, open the door, please! Is this really the right time, Shizuku?
I can't anymore. I'm about to lose it. How? I can't keep this up anymore.
Come on, Shizuku, you don't have to laugh that hard. I'm acting with all I have over here. So what are we gonna do? Call for help on our phones?
No. They went to all the trouble shutting us in together. So let's just enjoy this for a little while.
Now do you understand what's going on? The truth is, I've been dating Shizuku since before I transferred to this school. We've had a long-distance relationship for 6 years, so I'm glad we're finally in the same class.
So, when are you gonna give up that shy boy act?
I don't know. I'm still having fun with it. What about you? I never expected you, of all people, to get called a plain Jane.
I did promise.
Now that I think of it, those 3 kids are kind of annoying.
You mean Aina and company?
Yeah. Do they pick on all the quiet ones like this, too?
They get away with it because they're rich and they have all the boys here at their beck and call. Were you surprised when they talked to you?
I guess you can put it that way.
It'd be bad if they found out who you really are.
You're doing a pretty good job at pretending, too.
Well, yeah. More importantly, I can't hold it in anymore. Can I kiss you?
Sure. Because we were stuck in the music room, the only thing to do was make out. We were there together all the way until lunch break. When we returned to the classroom after lunch break...
Where have you two been? We were super worried, you know?
We got shut inside the music room somehow.
That kind of thing happens too, I guess.
Your uniform looks all rumpled, though.
It happens while calling for help.
Huh?
I see. And why are you talking at the same time?
We're not. Anyway, we're gonna go for karaoke after school. Oh, but Tanaka, you can't sing, right? And I guess we shouldn't invite you. Too bad.
Whatever. I mean, I hope you have fun.
Janie girl, how about you go on a date with Tanaka after school today?
Oh, that's a nice idea. You can show him around the neighborhood too. And you can check out his place while you're at it. Ooh.
Well, even if they didn't say that, Shizuku would head straight to my house after school anyway. I mean, we're already living together after all. Doesn't it seem like those 3 are trying to matchmake us?
We have to thank them. Let's continue what we started in the music room.
In this way, time continued to pass calmly for Shizuku and me. But a week after I transferred to this school...
Don't you think it's been too boring lately? I mean, there's nothing interesting going on. Like you said.
It's making me restless.
Anyway, doesn't it seem like Tanaka and Plain Janie are really close lately? Totally! They've been going home together too.
And they're always together during lunch break, right?
I just thought of something fun. Hey, you two are getting along like a house on fire.
Huh? You think so?
We're not really playing hard to get. Maybe both of you like each other. Why don't you just start dating already?
But that's what we're doing.
I mean, we're already living together. Oh, I have a great idea. Just kiss each other, right here. And doing here is a bit... What's with that I'm okay kissing him somewhere else reaction? No, that's not... Really? Well, whatever.
But everyone will see if we do it here.
Again, what's up with that I'm okay doing it somewhere else when we're alone reaction?
That's not what I...
Oh, jeez! I'm getting really annoying now.
Why do we have to kiss in the first place?
Isn't it obvious? It's to bring your relationship to the next level. Treat it as a public love confession.
Public love confession?
Come on, hurry up! Kiss!
No, but...
If you can't even do this much, how will introverts like you go on to the other stuff? Go on, kiss!
Isn't this going too far?
I feel kind of bad for them.
This is too much. Anyone want to go get a teacher?
As this was happening, our classmates looked on in disapproving fashion.
Hold on. This mask has to go if you're gonna kiss.
Wait, stop that!
It's fine, just go with it.
I'm serious, stop it already!
And you, take off those lame-ass glasses too.
Without those...
Doesn't matter how bad your eyesight is when he's right in front of you.
Stop! And so my mask and Shizuku's glasses were forcibly taken away from us.
I got the mask.
And I got the glasses too.
Time for Operation Kiss. Kiss, 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 kiss. Huh? Wait, your faces.
We didn't know this.
The reason why they were so shocked was... Seriously, this is why I told you to stop.
My hair came loose too.
You okay, Shizuku?
Yeah, what about you, Ko?
No, wait, hold up. You guys, who are you?
I'm Tanaka, the introvert you were messing around with.
I didn't want to show my real face to anyone but Ko and my family.
No way. Plain Jane, you as well?
You're both totally hot.
Tanaka, doesn't he kind of look like someone?
Yeah, the high school singer known as Kodai.
The one that's on hiatus right now?
That's enough of that. Thanks for spilling the beans about who I am.
I'm a big fan.
I'd think such a big fan would have realized my true identity from the beginning.
But that's because you're wearing a mask. And on top of that, I never thought that Kodai would transfer into my class. Anyway, instead of Plain Jane, I mean Shizuku, please kiss me instead. Don't cut in. I was first.
Let's rock, paper, scissors it.
I'm sorry, but I don't even have a tiny bit of interest in any of you. Plus, I already have someone to kiss.
Wait, Ko, we're in the classroom. Wow! A surprise kiss from Kodai!
They're both so beautiful. I'm jealous.
Wait a second. I'm way cuter than Shizuku. You should go out with me. Oh, me too then.
At least pick one of us three.
None of you make the cut.
What the hell?
I mean, I already have Shizuku.
Ko, not in front of everyone. This pisses me off. Even though she might be just as good looking as me, I'm definitely better than a pauper like her. I'm rich. My dad's the CEO of a company and my mom's a model.
So you're saying there's nothing impressive about you other than your family?
What?
Looks aside, our personalities don't match at all and we have nothing in common. Too bad, but I can't date any of you.
No way!
Never fear! Your teacher is here! Now, what's the commotion about?
Oh, it was Aina and friends trying to get Tanaka and Shizuku too.
Say what now? Don't you know who Shizuku
Huh? You don't mean she's some kind of great person?
The word great doesn't do her justice. Mr. Takato is the granddaughter of the chairman of this school, and her father is the current leader of the Takato conglomerate. In short, not only this school, but this entire area belongs almost entirely to the Takato family.
Huh? Then aren't Aina and her friends gonna be in a pickle? They've been bullying her for being a plain Jane all along. Takato conglomerate? That's the parent company of my father's company. My father's company is subcontracted to Takato too.
Mine too. They've done it now.
We're sorry for making fun of you and calling you plain Jane all the time. I don't mind. What you did was actually helping me out after all. So you'll forgive everything that we've done until now? But what you did to Ko is a different matter. It was a great mistake to try and hurt my Ko. I hope you're ready for the consequences.
As long as you're okay, I don't care what they did to me.
Well, if that's what you want.
But we've well and truly exposed ourselves now.
Oh, right. What do we do now?
But Mr. Kodai? Just Kodai or Tanaka is fine.
Kodai, then. Why did you transfer to our school anyway? And also, it looks like you're dating Takato?
That's right. And why did you hide your real identity from us, Shizuku? Because of some stuff happened in middle school. So when did you guys start going out? He confessed to me when we were in elementary school. Since then,
It didn't seem like they were gonna let it go, so Shizuku and I ended up explaining our entire story to them. The truth is that even after I transferred schools, we kept in touch through phone calls and social media, and in our third year of middle school. I can't believe we're going to high school already. You're so cute, so you must be popular in school too.
I guess. There's been guys who confessed to me, but I turned them all down.
I wish I could go to the same high school.
Me too. You seem busy lately, Cole.
I'm finally making my debut next year, so there's a lot on my plate right now.
That's amazing. I never thought you'd really become a singer.
I don't come from an especially wealthy family. No matter how hard I worked, I knew my parents' salaries wouldn't change because of it. So, ever since middle school, I've been single-mindedly working hard on my singing and dancing YouTube videos. As a result, I passed an audition at a major talent agency, and it was decided that I'd have my debut in my first year of high school.
By the way, check this out. Ta-da!
What's with those glasses?
It'll help me not stand out in high school. This way, you'll be able to focus wholeheartedly on performing.
Shizuku, even you don't have to go this far. You'll always be the only one for me.
Don't worry about me. It won't be easy. But give it your all.
And so after I started high school, I gave most of my attention to my work. To be honest, it was difficult to strike a balance between schoolwork and performing. But slowly but surely, I started to appear in front of media more and more. In the winter of my second year in high school, Shizuku, do you remember the promise you made when we were in elementary school?
Yes, the one about getting together when we're both adults.
I don't think I can keep that promise.
Huh? Why? You're not interested in me anymore?
No, on the contrary. I'm thinking of taking a break on our last year of high school. I want to make lots of memories together with you.
Huh? What do you mean?
I've applied to transfer to your school for our last year!
I've also rented an apartment of my own, so you'll live together with me. After some hesitation, Shizuku agreed to my suggestion. After that, I explained the entire situation to Shizuku's parents. They gave me their consent on the condition that I continue to make Shizuku happy in the future. And just like this, as an official couple with the blessings of our parents, we started living together. And that's why we live together now.
We have the approval of both of our parents.
Ugh, I'm so jealous.
And Kodai, I judge you too soon.
You really worked hard to get to that girl.
Well, I still got angry when I found out she was being picked on for her disguise. I won't ever let it happen again.
Okay, I'll be in your care as always.
Even though the news spread like wildfire in the school, the rest of the world didn't kick up a huge fuss about us. Maybe because they thought it was just more fake news, or they just didn't want to get in the way of our happiness. Regarding Aina, Narumi, and Mizuki, ever since that incident, they've been relegated to a corner of the classroom. Although I think it's good that they're getting their just desserts, I do feel a little bad seeing them so subdued. On the other hand, Shizuku and I enjoyed the remainder of our high school life to the fullest, surrounded by our friends. A few years later, we successfully accomplished our goals. I quit performing and became a full-time music producer and songwriter. Shizuku was working as a normal office employee, but she took the opportunity of our marriage to retire, and now supporting the household as a housewife.
Oh, do you remember when this was taken?
Was this from when we were stuck in the music room?
And we just took advantage of the fact that we were alone to make out.
Well, it was maybe a little too much excitement for my first day transferring into that school.
We were exposed immediately after that. But at least everyone was really nice, right?
I mean, those three managed to graduate happily along with everyone else. I'm happy for them. I don't know where the three of them are right now or what they're doing. However, I hope they remember to never judge a book by its cover.
Huh? What is this? The beautiful young girl frozen in place at the cash register is my classmate. She's not very friendly with me, so I honestly didn't like her very much. She's surprised because of the things she found in the pile of things that I put on the table for her to ring up. As a result,
I like you!
surprisingly, she even confessed her feelings because of the thing that I bought. Now, why is this beauty confessing her feelings for an introvert like me? This story goes back to a couple of weeks ago.
It's a weekend, Yuta. Why don't you go on a date or something?
Even if I wanted to, I don't have anyone to go on a date with. My name is Yuta Naganuma, and I'm an introvert who spends his free time being lazy and playing video games at home. My sister was a 20-year-old college student, so she seemed very annoyed that I spent my time like this.
Do you want me to introduce you to one of my younger friends? She has a lot of experience.
I can't date a college student!
Then find a girlfriend at school or something.
That was a wonderful suggestion, but a college student was way out of my league. The truth was, I didn't really know how I could talk to girls. My life wasn't like an anime or a game. I didn't have close girlfriends, a childhood friend to take care of me, a girl who was promised to be my wife, or even a sister-in-law. Reality is a lot tougher than you'd imagine it to be. If I'm really thinking about my future, it might be best to ask for help from my sister. I was dozing off and walking down the hallway just like that when... Ah! I ran into a girl in the corner of the hallway.
Ouch! I'm sorry. Wait, Naganuma-kun?
I'm sorry, I wasn't looking where I was... Mizusawa-san? Taking a closer look, I saw that I had bumped into the prettiest girl in our school, Kotone Misuzawa. Skilled in both academics and sports, gifted with both wits and beauty, Kotone was a textbook student council president. But I didn't like her that much.
Pay more attention when you walk down the hall. You scared me.
That's kind of cute. I mean, yes! Just like that, Mizusawa-san was very harsh towards me. I'd like to think she's just putting up a wall, but it doesn't seem like she's an affectionate person behind those walls either. Reality really is a lot harder than you think.
Why are you trying to preach when you're the one who bumped into me?
In this situation, I should just... run. A few days later, I was going to the convenience store when my older sister stopped me.
Yuta, can you go shopping for me too?
Sure. What do you want me to get?
Rubber.
Okay, got it. Wait, what did you just say?
Did you not hear me? I need rubber, okay?
I heard her very clearly, but as her younger brother, this was very awkward for me. For someone who's never even held a girl's hand, the thing that my older sister was asking me to buy was crazy! Rubber? Like, the round thing?
What else would it be? I'll pay you back later.
Is she the devil? You're telling an introvert like me to buy that at the convenience store?
Ugh, you're so dramatic. Anyways, I really need it. I use it during school and work.
I see. She doesn't just use it at home or a hotel.
I want the pink ones, okay?
Okay, you better thank me if I'm able to successfully buy it. I ended up going to a convenience store that was a little far from my house. Still, I didn't want to run into a classmate or someone I knew, so I wore a costume. Keeping my sister's future and safety in mind, I decided to buy a thick one. Say what you want about me, but I actually care about my older sister. When I headed to the cash register...
Good evening!
What? She's so cute. No! The girl at the cash register was none other than Mizusawa-san, our student council president. I was stuck in a terrible situation. Having a pretty employee ring me up would have been embarrassing enough, but this was Mizusawa-san. Thinking back, there were rumors that she was helping out at the convenience store that her father operated, but what are the odds that she would be working at this specific one? It's all right. Calm down. I'm in a costume now, so she hasn't recognized me.
By the way, Naganuma-kun, why are you dressed like that?
She noticed me?! I think this is what it means to panic! Reality was finally hitting me at this point! And of course...
Naganuma-kun, is this...
Mizusawa-san switched from blushing to turning pale as she looked at the box in her hand. This was not something a person I know, a classmate, my student council president, should have caught me buying. All I could do was keep my mouth shut. Mizusawa-san then said,
Would you like fried chicken with that?
She acted like a normal employee would. Mizusawa-san didn't comment on my purchases and tried to complete her duty as a convenience store employee. I almost cried looking at her refreshing and beautiful smile.
Just kidding! I can't ring you up like this!
Wait, Mizusawa-san? But I wasn't the one in tears. Mizusawa-san ran away from the register crying. Apparently she couldn't handle the embarrassment. The store manager came out to ring me up, and so I went home. But...
You bought this rubber? I asked for a rubber band. A rubber band for my hair.
What did you just say? After experiencing first-hand embarrassment, I had to think about going back to school tomorrow. My heart is heavy. But my life continued to be calm and peaceful. I could hear birds chirping outside my window, and the spring weather was warm. There weren't any rumors that an introvert bought condoms at the convenience store. I was starting to think that the whole exchange was an illusion created by the spring air when... Gah! Just like that, I bumped into a girl when I made a turn in the hallway. That, in fact, wasn't an illusion created by the spring air. It was Mizusawa-san. But...
Huh? It's you, Yuta Naganuma-kun. I'm so sorry, I was dozing off.
Oh no, I'm sorry too.
Are you hurt?
No, not at all. Wait, why are you talking to me like that?
I'm glad. I don't know what I would do if I made you get hurt.
Mizusawa-san?
Alright, I'll disappear from you, Mr. Life of the Party.
Mizusawa-san, you're acting weird.
Is something wrong?
No, your smile is so friendly, it's scaring me. The way you're acting polite and self-degrading is weird too. This is scary. It's so scary. I can't help but think that it was much better when she was acting unfriendly. Is it because of that thing? That was a complete misunderstanding. Why are you crying?
Because... When did you get a girlfriend, Naganuma-kun?
I said it's a misunderstanding. Wait, girlfriend?
Because who else would you use that with?
I see. It seems like the misunderstanding created another misunderstanding. All right, Mizusawa-san, listen to what I'm about to say very carefully. It's very sad to say this, but first of all, I don't have a girlfriend.
Really? It was my misunderstanding then?
Thank goodness. Mizusawa-san took my words seriously and...
That means you don't care and use that with whoever you find.
Or not, she didn't understand at all. The misunderstanding created an even bigger misunderstanding. A horrible scene was unfolding in front of me. Unfortunately, some misunderstandings won't be resolved on the first try. But I couldn't give up like that. I desperately tried to explain myself. How my sister had asked me to buy rubber at the convenience store, how I was startled that Mizusawa-san had coincidentally been my cashier, and how the rubber my sister asked for was a rubber band. All of that. I was frantically explaining myself to the point where I didn't even know what I was saying when...
Does that mean you don't have a girlfriend or anyone to use that thing with?
Basically.
So, you don't like anyone, and you don't have any girls because you're not that popular, right?
Are you trying to make me sad? Why do you seem so happy about that? Suddenly, Mizusawa-san blushed red.
Because I was relieved. I'm glad you're not a party boy.
With your reaction earlier, does that mean you...
It's embarrassing, but yeah.
I don't want to have another misunderstanding, so can you tell me properly?
I was saying that I like you, Naganuma-kun.
I see. By the way, why?
when we were in the same class last year. You were the only one who was nice to me when I was still boring and unpopular.
Isn't that heavy? I'll carry it for you.
What?
Don't worry about it. Give it to me.
I fell for your subtle kindness and how you don't judge people based on looks. That's why I decided that I would become prettier for you.
I see. My sister taught me to be nice to every girl I see. I guess that was a good thing. I had completely forgotten about all that advice until now, though.
So I went to the hair salon and asked my mom how to do makeup. What? Are you seriously Kanon?
You're super cute now!
Really? Everyone started to call me pretty or cute, but when I realized that I could change for someone I had a crush on, I realized that I wanted to be even prettier. A lot of boys asked me to be their girlfriend, but I rejected them. I only had eyes for you. But... Naganuma-kun?
I suddenly need to pee!
What? Why are you running away? After that, our distance only grew further and further. We became second years before I got a chance to tell you how I feel and got put in separate classes.
I see. My sister's advice to be careful around beauties like me was probably bad. I'm not sure whether calling yourself a beauty is a good thing, but... Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought you didn't even know about my existence because you became so pretty.
That's not true. I like you.
Just like that, she confessed her feelings for me. That night, I reported the confession to my sister. Thank you so much! As a result of you telling me to buy rubber, the prettiest girl in our school confessed her feelings for me.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
But since her confession was so sudden, we decided to be friends before being in a relationship. Thinking back, other than the fact that we were in the same class, we knew nothing about each other. We exchanged numbers and texted each other every day. Oh, it's a message from Kotone-san.
My friend saw me talking to you at school today.
What happened?
My friend said that you were handsome.
What? Seriously?
I'm not gonna hook you two up, you know.
I know that. This is nice. I started falling for Kotone-san, even her slightly jealous side. We spent time with each other at school on the days Kotone-san didn't have work. I wish there were no such thing as tests.
Really? I think tests are important.
As expected of you, a responsible student council president.
Not that, because it means we can study together.
Huh? Oh yeah, I agree.
I'm so excited about the date we're going on as a prize for finishing all of our tests.
This situation was already a prize for me. Just like that, our exam period came to an end, and we went on our first date.
Oh, Yuta-kun, over here!
What? Kotone-san? It's still 30 minutes before the time we were supposed to meet.
You're here early too, though. I came here early because I was super excited about our date. So don't worry about it. I like waiting.
Come on now. She's so adorable. I didn't think changes from her cold personality to a spoiled baby would have such powerful effects.
Wait, look at that! It's so cute!
It is cute. Just like that, our date was going smoothly. It felt like the wheels of a broken machine were finally fitting and turning in sync.
I want to hold your hand.
Okay. I thought that I didn't deserve Kotone-san because of how beautiful she was. But the more I got to know her, the harder I fell.
This is delicious! How did you find out about such a fancy place?
Oh yeah, my sister who's in college recommended it to me.
Oh? You have an older sister?
Yeah, she makes fun of me a lot though.
That's because you're cute, Yuta-kun.
Do you think so?
Even now, you have sauce on your face and it's so cute.
What? Where? Where?
I'll wipe it off for you.
Thanks. I could feel the wheels on our relationship turning quickly. I was wondering when I should tell her how I feel when...
can't resist anymore!
What's wrong?
I like you too much! I don't want to be just friends with you anymore!
Kotone-san's adorable whining was putting me in agony! I couldn't resist anymore either! I feel the same way. I like you, Kotone-san.
Really? Does that mean?
Yeah. I want you to be my girlfriend.
Are you being serious? I'm so happy!
Just like that, we became an official couple. Of course, rumors that we were dating spread quickly. Many people came up to me after they heard that the beautiful student council president, who was good at both academics and sports, fell in love with an unpopular introvert for some reason. I'm so jealous! Why did she choose you and not me? How did you make Mizusawa-san fall for you? Who knows? I can't tell them the truth. Of course, what actually happened was going to be a secret between Kotone and me. I was scared that it would turn into crazy rumors if I tell these people. Just like that, everyone keeps asking me to tell them what happened.
My friends are all asking me about it too.
How did you respond?
That you don't just look at appearances, you look at personalities too.
Isn't that more you than me? The fact that you like me when I'm not even a handsome guy and all?
Yuta-kun, you are handsome! You're a gentleman and nice too.
Really?
Oh, but you might be too much of a gentleman.
What? Really?
You know, you could... Never mind, it's nothing.
Okay.
More importantly, can I go to your house? I want to have a stay-at-home date.
Sure. And so, Kotone came over to my house.
Oh, Yuta told me you were pretty cute and whatnot, but you really are adorable.
Hey, don't bother her too much.
I support you too. Be my sister-in-law in the future, okay? Yes. Nice to meet you.
My sister seemed to like Kotone a lot. And when Kotone headed into my room before me...
The thing that you bought from the convenience store? I gave it to Katon-chan.
What? What in the world did you do?
But she said that it was okay because she brought her own.
What?
All right then, Mom and Dad are on a trip and I'm going to sleep over at my friend's house. Good luck with the rest.
I walked my sister out of the house. I bowed my head down to her until she turned the corner, all while thanking her in my head.
The doorbell should sound the same regardless of who pushes it, but somehow it sounded energetic this time as I opened the door. Hi, welcome.
Hi, bro! We came to hang out with you. Hello, nice to meet you.
Hello, are you a friend of Minamo's?
Yes.
The first impression of my sister's friend Nana Asaba was that she was a beautiful, happy girl. It might have been due to her facial expression.
Well, since we can get more comfortable inside, let's go in.
That's my line.
Thank you.
Yes, welcome. It's rather unusual that you bring a guest with you.
Oh, is it?
Well, I don't think there are many chances to bring a friend to your brother's place. Is coffee okay for both of you?
Sounds good. Yes, thank you. Well, I found out recently that Nana's apartment is close to yours, so I thought it would be good for you two to meet.
It would be good?
Well, yeah.
Miss Asaba, isn't my sister a little annoying?
Annoying? How terrible.
You like to take care of people once you like them.
If you get too close with people, they'll break up with you.
Stop, let's not get into my dark history.
Minamo, you're close to your brother, I see. Yep,
She can't seem to grow up from me.
I know you're happy about it.
No, I'm a bit annoyed actually.
Oh, you sound serious. Stop it, I'll get hurt. You two really are close.
And?
Yes?
Are you sure that she's not troubling you?
Troubling me? Minamo is always helping me.
I do wonder a little about that moment of hesitation you had there.
Well, anyway, let's play a game.
What? Didn't you want to talk about something?
Yes, the game. I told you that I bought a new one the other day.
Was my precious day off used for your desire to play a game?
Oh, come on. You have 2 beautiful college students come to see you. It should be a reward for a normal office worker like you. And on top of it, one of them is your own sister.
That is a negative factor.
What? Sorry, you are right. It is your precious day off. It's fine, it's fine. All he does anyway on his days off is to sleep. He says a lot of things, but he is actually happy.
I don't know why you speak on my behalf.
But it's true.
But Miss Asaba, you don't need to worry about it at all. You're probably having to put up with Minamo as well. That means that we're comrades, huh?
Then I am the enemy.
Why would that make you happy?
My best friend and my brother get close to each other because a common enemy, which would be me, appears on the scene. However, the reality was that I had gone through the trouble of becoming the enemy on their behalf. After the 2 of them beat me, they realized how kind I had been and shed tears for me. That is the scenario.
3 points.
Out of how many?
100 points.
Ugh, that is low.
Well, joking aside, should we order something to eat?
Oh, pizza would be nice. It would make me happy to play the game while eating pizza that my brother got for me.
Here we prioritize our guest's wish, okay? Miss Asaba, what would you like? I'll treat you.
Oh no, you don't need to do that.
You don't need to worry about it. You're always taking care of Minamo at school, so it's my way of showing appreciation.
Oh,
Also, it would not be so cool if a woman turns down the guy who's trying to treat her.
in that case, I would also like some pizza.
Okay,
This pizza is good.
true. Hey, don't come to me with a bomb.
Aw, but I want to explode you.
Don't say such a thing with such a pure expression on your face.
Minamo, I am also close by. But I want to explode my brother's character into pieces.
Miss Asaba, could you attack Minamo's bomb from there?
Oh, yes. All right. Yikes! I was exploded.
Serves you right.
Oh, Nana. Why don't you attack my brother since he's nearby? Oh, okay.
I was attacked.
Yes! We won!
Don't twist the facts, Miss Asaba won. And that's how my precious day off was spent, although it was fun. A few days later, when I went to a convenience store to buy dinner after work, I saw a familiar face. Good evening.
Oh, good evening.
Right, you also live near here, right? I guess we must have been passing by each other before.
Yes, you might be right. Are you finished with work for today? Well done.
Oh, that somehow touches my heart.
Why?
When you get to be an adult, there aren't many people who praise you for your work.
I guess it's hard to be an adult.
True, well, I guess you'll be one of them in a few years' time.
That's not so great.
And what are you doing here, Miss Asaba?
Me, I'm just... not doing anything in particular.
Oh, are you meeting up with someone?
No, that's not quite it.
Oh, is there something? Miss Asaba did not answer my question. Well then, do you have time now?
Yes.
Then how about we go eating together?
Oh, a meal together?
Eating alone isn't so delicious. The food will taste more delicious if I eat it with someone who's beautiful.
Beauty?
I'm talking about you, Miss Asaba. I'm sure that you get told that often, huh?
Not really.
If it's okay with you, let's eat together. Of course, I'll treat you.
Oh, no, you don't need to treat me. You treated me to pizza the other day as well.
Oh, would you like to have that pizza again tonight?
Oh, that's not what I meant.
Man, it was delicious.
Yes, it was.
That store's only doing deliveries, so we'd be eating in my room. Is that alright? The answer could be heard when Miss Asaba's stomach made a noise.
Oh,
Well, it's decided then.
oh, well.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Ah, that was delicious.
Thank you for the meal.
Which one did you like more, the one we had the other day or today's?
Well, I liked the one we had today.
Me too. Oh, and about today, let's keep it a secret from Minamo, okay? If she finds out, she would go on and on about not being invited.
All right.
Would you like some hot chocolate?
Yes, thank you. Oh, it's delicious.
Today's a little chilly, maybe because of the rain.
It's warm. You're not going to ask the reason?
Reason?
Why I was spending my time at the convenience store.
Is that something I can ask you? When asked that, she became silent again. If you don't want to talk about it, no pressure.
Sorry.
No, you don't need to apologize.
What do you mean?
I don't like being apologized to by girls. I don't know, it's just a man's pride thing.
That's the first time I was told such a thing.
Oh, really?
It is. You are a strange person.
What? Oh, that's terrible.
No, I think it's wonderful.
Oh.
Are you being shy about it?
No, that's not quite it.
Really?
Really. I won't ask you for the reason, but instead, please tell me one thing.
What is it?
Does something like this happen often?
Yes, it does.
What do you do when it does happen?
I go to the convenience store or a comic book cafe and read comics, or walk around the city. I don't have so much money, so...
Is that alright? As a girl, isn't it dangerous?
I'm fine. I haven't experienced anything dangerous so far.
No, it's dangerous, so if there's nowhere to go, then come by my place to eat dinner, okay?
Is that alright?
I can't treat you to pizza every time, though.
I mean...
I'm the one inviting you. That said, I am a man living alone, so I guess I can't guarantee 100% safety.
You're fine. You are Minamo's older brother.
I'm not so sure you can place such absolute faith in my sister, but, well, I guess you're right. I swear that I'll do my best to protect my sister's best friend.
Thank you very much.
After that evening, Miss Asaba came by occasionally to my place. After she got used to the routine, she sometimes cooked meals for us.
So, it's ready.
I was waiting for it. I'm so hungry.
Could you help me carry the dishes?
Of course. Oh, it's delicious.
Really? Oh, I'm glad.
Usually I eat a lot of food from convenience stores, so handmade food really touches the soul.
In that case, should I make the food in large portions so that you can eat it later?
Can I ask you to do that much?
Of course.
Then that would be wonderful, yeah.
Would you like some more?
Yes, please.
Okay, no problem.
After dinner, we would watch a movie or play a game. Sometimes we could read comic books. It would depend on the day.
Wow, today's movie was really good.
You like romantic movies, huh?
I think so. I think such romantic relationships would be great to experience.
I see. If I extended my hand, I could touch her shoulder. That's how physically close she was, yet I couldn't do it. She's not my girlfriend, nor my friend. She's my sister's friend. I felt that our relationship had an undefinable aspect to it. Very early in the morning, when there were not that many people around, Miss Asaba would go home.
Thank you very much for today, too.
Likewise, thank you for cooking. What's up?
Oh, nothing. I just thought it seemed like something from the movie we saw last night.
What?
It's nothing. Can I come again?
Of course. I don't know what problem Miss Asaba has. I'm just providing a shelter for someone who has lost a place to go, for I couldn't just leave her alone. I am irresponsible. In order to wake myself up, I took a big sip of strong coffee. Ugh, that's bitter. When I was making a grim face from the bitterness of my coffee, I got a call from Minamo.
Morning, bro.
Oh, morning. Miss Asaba has just left.
Eh? You didn't lay a finger on her, did you?
I did not.
That's fine. If you want to, you can go out with her.
I did report to Minamo when Miss Asaba would come to my place. Well, it's kind of self-defense. Say, Minamo,
What is it, bro?
is Miss Asaba carrying some kind of problem?
Did you hear something from her?
No, I haven't.
Then I can't say anything.
But you wanted me to do something, right? That's why you brought her to my place.
Oh, you figured that out.
How many years do you think I've been your brother?
To be honest, I didn't expect that you two would get so close when I wasn't around. Say, bro, can you just keep on doing what you've been doing so far?
What do you mean?
Just keep on seeing her without knowing what Nana's situation is. That is the most necessary thing. If there is a problem, I'll deal with it.
If that's what you say.
Yes, that would be good.
I got it, yeah.
By the way, what do you think of Nana?
What do you mean?
You know what I'm talking about. Don't pretend you don't know.
Well, she is beautiful and a gentle person.
You mean that you like her?
I didn't say that far.
Don't be shy. You like the same kind of girls that I do, so I was sure that you would like Nana.
So is this what you had intended?
What do you mean?
No, it's nothing.
Thanks.
What's that for?
That you're being kind to my best friend.
If that's what you mean, then I'll take your thanks. You're welcome. One day, when I had already become used to having Miss Asaba over to my place,
Today is curry.
your curry is so good.
I made a lot, so please freeze what's left.
Okay. At that time, the doorbell rang. I wonder what it is. Did I order something?
Ah, is it a new game again?
Hey, is Nana here? It was a face that I'd never seen. No, what is this? Or rather, who are you? Just get me Nana! Nana? You mean Miss Asaba? So she is here. Hey Nana, don't fool around!
Nakajima, why are you here?
Do you know him?
Yes.
You don't just know me, I'm your boyfriend! And who are you? What is your relationship with Nana? What's my relationship? Well, she's my sister's best friend. Best friend? Oh, Fujiwara then. Do you know my sister? Yeah, she tries to make me and Nana break up. She's such an annoying woman. It's true that my sister does meddle in people's affairs, and it can be a bit annoying, but when I heard that from a stranger's mouth, I did not feel good about it. What's that to me? Hey Nana, we're going home!
No, I don't want to.
What?
I don't want to.
You say that one more time.
As I said, I don't want to go home where you are.
How dare you!
I'm sorry.
Okay, that's enough. It's none of your business! You suddenly come bursting into my apartment, so it's also my business, okay? You like Nana? And if I said yes? Look, I get it, man, she is cute. That's true, but that's not all. She's a kind person. Kind? You mean that she's weak? No, I'm not wrong. She's kind, so don't hurt her. If you're gonna make a bigger scene, then I'll call the police. Then I'll go home. You understood me then. But I'm taking Nana with me. Hey Nana, come here!
No, I don't want to go back there.
She has said that many times, so I can't let you take her with you. If she can't go home alone, then I can see her home myself. After giving one last stare, the guy called Nakajima left. After the door closed behind him, Miss Asaba fell down on the floor and sat there with her body shaking. From her big eyes, big tears kept on falling down. The only thing that I could do was just hug her. I didn't know the situation, so that was all that I could do. As Nakajima said, I was an outsider, so I was feeling a little bitter about it, and I realized that I was actually falling in love with her.
That guy, Nakajima, isn't known to be a good guy. Even when Nana was in the apartment, he would bring another girl and drive Nana out during the time.
So, that was the situation.
But Nana had gotten attached to him, and although I told her to break up with him many times, she wouldn't. Then Nakajima thought that he could do anything with Nana and became more and more violent. That is no longer love. Nana could no longer judge her situation in an objective manner. That's how bad of a situation she was in. But to think that you would go to the university to talk directly with Nakajima, I didn't think you'd do that.
Well, I regret that.
No, I thought that was quite cool.
It was a few days ago where I told Nakajima to break up with Miss Asaba. But of course, he was not the kind of guy to say yes right away. But Minamo had collected enough information about him to scare him, and we got what we wanted.
Until now, I had refrained from being too involved in this since Nana told me not to. If you come near Nana again, I will beat the hell out of you!
My sister was much cooler than I was. Those words were incredible, but that's a secret. I do have my pride as the older brother after all. But why didn't you tell me about her situation?
Because then you would see Nana as a pitiful girl and wouldn't see her as a normal girl, right? If so, I don't think Nana would have opened up to you.
In the end, you had it all figured out, huh?
That's right! Well, I didn't think you two would start going out so soon. You're going on a date now, right?
Right. After Miss Asaba broke up with that guy, we started going out. We've had many dates at home, but this was the first time we went to a date outdoors.
Don't make her cry, alright?
I'll do my best.
Many guys had made her cry, so you make her smile a lot, alright?
Okay.
Good. Then you can go out with her.
Okay, I'll be going now.
Right. See ya!
Wait, why are you staying here? This is my room, you know.
What? Oh, come on. My best friend and my brother are both too busy to spend time with me, so I have free time. Let me play some games.
Okay, but not too long, okay?
Hee, thanks.
At least you answered well. Miss Asaba, sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, hello.
What were you looking at?
Some housing information. I need to find a new place to live quickly. I can't continue to stay at Minamo's room.
I don't think we need to worry. I think she's happy about it.
But...
Then how about this?
What?
Why don't you come to my place?
What? To your place?
But on one condition, if that's alright. You can live there from today, but...
What is it?
Would you call me by my first name, Nana? When I asked her that, she gave it a moment of thought and blushed, and at the end, she gave me a beautiful smile.
If it's not too much trouble, that would be wonderful, Minato.
Sho, it's time to get up. Are you awake? Oh, come on, you have to get up.
5 more minutes.
Get up, we're going to be late for work.
My name's Sho Hazakura, a normal guy who's about to start college. Although one thing that's out of the norm is that my cute childhood friend is here. She's a year older than me. Her name's Mina Shikura. I live alone, but she always comes over every morning to wake me up. She's really nice like that.
I'll make breakfast, so come down after you wash up.
Okay.
Don't go back to sleep now.
I'm up, I'm fine.
You look like you'll fall back any minute now. You'll miss breakfast if you go back to sleep.
I said I'm fine. I got up, washed my face, and went to join Mina for breakfast.
Here you are. All right, eat up.
Thanks again, Mina.
Of course, I like doing this. I'm right next door, so this saves us both time.
Right. Mina lives in the next room over. When I got accepted into the same university as her, she invited me to live in the room next to hers. I couldn't turn down such a kind offer, so I moved in. To be honest, I wonder if maybe Mina has a thing for me. However...
Did you forget anything? You have your wallet?
She treats me like a child. Mina must see me more like a little brother. Probably because I've treated her like a big sister since we were kids.
What's wrong? You look concerned.
Just thinking about how to change your image of me.
Huh? Did I do something? Are you mad at me?
No way! I could never be mad at you!
Oh, thank goodness.
You're such an airhead sometimes. No matter how I try to approach her, my efforts get deflected. Good morning.
Good morning. And good morning to both of you. As usual, you two are such a cute couple. Oh, please. I told you we aren't married. We're just close childhood friends.
The manager's just joking, but this hits a little too close to home. If Mina feels anything for me at all, I wonder if she gets flustered. If not, she just brushes it off.
I'm going to change into my uniform. Joe, you should hurry and change too.
I will. Yep, treating me like a child. It's like she enjoys acting like my mom.
Are you two really not going out? You get along so well.
Nah, she just sees me as a little kid. I wish she'd see me in a more romantic way, though.
Oh? Does that mean you like her?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm around a cute girl like her all the time. Who wouldn't fall for her?
True. If I was a 20-something-year-old boy, I absolutely would. She's just that kind of girl, even if you aren't always by her side.
Speaking of which, Mina always got tons of love letters and guys asking her out when we were in high school. When she opened her shoe locker, love letters would fall out in a cascade. I'd never seen it happen in real life before. She never replied yes to anyone though. It seems like she had no interest in romance.
I see. So, you want her to see you as a man, right?
Huh? What are you thinking?
I have an idea. Lend me your ear.
I have a bad feeling about this.
It'll be fine. Come here. Now, listen.
Whispered into my ear was an unbelievable plan. But, well, am I really going to do this?
We'll be off. Thank you so much.
When we finished our shift, Mina and I said goodbye to the manager. This is always how we leave, but today was going to be different. I had to act on the plan she thought up. Well, more like the plan she forced on me.
You can do it, Shota.
You're having fun watching me, aren't you?
What is it?
Oh, there was something I wanted to buy real fast. Why don't you head back first?
You sure? Why don't I go with you?
Of course she'd say that. Stay cool, stay cool. You really don't. Just wait outside.
What are you getting so antsy for?
I'm not. I'll be right back.
Suspicious? Just what is with him? What could make him so flustered if he's just stopping to buy something? Wait, could he be buying a dirty magazine or something?
Found it.
What? Wait, is it that thing adults use for that? What could Sho be buying those for? He doesn't have a girlfriend, does he? No way. Does he want to use it with me? Yes, that must be it. After all, I've never seen him chase after a girl. Although it's possible that he's never gone after another girl because I'm always around. But that's different. I just can't imagine him using that with anyone other than me.
Dinner time. Feels like you went all out on dinner tonight. Aren't oysters expensive? And there are a lot of dishes with garlic and ginger in them. Normally don't make these.
Once in a while is fine, right? I really like the smell of garlic, but be sure to brush your teeth really well afterwards. Can't let your breath be smelly. Besides, you like big meals, don't you, Sho?
She's definitely acting weird. Could it be because I bought that? But considering Mina's personality, if she had seen me buying it, she'd definitely be questioning me, and this wouldn't be a good time to bring it up at all. If I've missed my timing, there's no way I can show them to her.
Anyway, I'm heading back to my room as soon as I finish cleaning up.
Huh? It's still pretty early though. You're usually here until I go to bed.
I'll be back later. Besides, we just had garlic in our dinner, so I went to brush my teeth. And I have to take a bath.
After an hour or so, Mina returned to my place. She supposedly left to brush her teeth, but she even took a bath and changed her clothes. Well, I guess she was home anyway.
All right, time for me to head out. Whoa, it's already pretty late.
It's probably fine since you're next door, but I'll see you out. Considering it's Mina, I wouldn't be surprised if she had stalkers.
I'm leaving.
Huh? Well, we do have the day off from classes and work, but I guess we shouldn't stay up too late anyway. Good night, Mina.
Good night.
She seemed kinda down just now. Maybe she wanted to talk about something. Mina did seem different than usual tonight, so I decided to talk to her tomorrow. I put the bag in a spot that draw her attention, but she didn't ask about it at all. It'd be weird for me to just pull it out too. What do I do now? The manager told me to act natural coming back into the store to buy them. That's it. She said as long as I did that, Mina would see me more as an adult. But if I don't make a good opening to show them to her, I basically failed, right? The next day, it was past 11 in the morning and Mina seemed to be in a bad mood. She came to my room to wake me up as usual, but today she just sat on my bed and silently waited for me to wake up on my own. Mina's been in this bad mood since. Was it something I did? Hey, Mina, did I do something?
Not really.
Then what are you mad about?
I'm not mad.
Definitely are. You saying that definitely means you're mad. We've grown up together. It's easy to see how she's feeling. Actually, she seems closer to sulking than being angry. There's still time to turn her mood around if I act now. Mina, you don't have anything planned for today, right?
Right.
Why don't we go see that movie you were interested in? I'll pay for the tickets.
You're clearly trying to suck up to me.
Huh?
Is there something nagging you, maybe?
Shoot! Oh, this is bad. What do I do now? I realized that I misgauged the situation. She isn't just sulking. This is sulking that has surpassed anger. While she was angry, Mina waited for me to let my guard down in order to spring on me. What? I'm not trying to suck up or anything.
But you don't normally offer anything like that. I've always been the one inviting you to go to the movies. If you're inviting me now, you must want to be on my good side.
She's seen through me. As expected of childhood friends. I'm sorry, Mina. I just have no idea why you're mad right now. Please tell me if I hurt you somehow.
So tell me, who are you planning to use this with?
What?
You bought these because you're going to use them with someone, right? So tell me who you're going to sleep with.
It's not what you think. I just bought them because...
Oh, sweet show. Did you really think I'd fall for that? If you don't need them and you weren't going to use them, then why would you even buy them? Really, I'm not mad. Just tell me why,
Oh no, she's never snapped like this before. I'm scared. I'm really, really scared. Just what if I set off in her? I've never seen her snap like this before. Standing in front of her, I was very, very afraid.
You can't tell me? Could you be hiding her? I didn't think there were any women who'd gotten close to you, but you suddenly got yourself a girlfriend, haven't you? You don't want to introduce her to me?
That's not it!
Then what is it? Why won't you tell me? After all I've done for you and expecting nothing in return, I'm so sad that you're hiding something from me.
I can't introduce someone who doesn't even exist. How do I make you believe me?
Then why would you even buy these if you don't have a girlfriend? You would if you did, right?
Oh, this is it. This is my chance to explain why I bought them. Mina's suspicious of me because I bought those. If I can explain that, that should clear her doubts. Hold on a sec. I'm about to explain that. I pulled out my phone as I said that, and I called my manager. Manager, can you explain that thing from yesterday to Mina?
The manager? So that's who you'll do it with?
No, wait, one thing at a time. Look, Mina's really mad at me right now, so please tell her what's going on. And so I passed my phone to Mina, and the manager explained everything.
So, you're going to be tricked really badly one day.
Mina had a dumbfounded look on her face. She wasn't angry anymore, but I had a feeling that her evaluation of me had lowered. Well, I guess I did do something pretty stupid. At any rate, I'm glad the storm had passed.
Anyway, why do you want me to see you as an adult?
You see...
It isn't because you dislike me treating you like a child, right? If that's the case, I'll stop.
If we're at this point, I don't have to hide it now. Well, yeah, there's that. But I've been in love with you since we were kids.
What?
That's why I want you to see me more like...
I love you too! I've been in love with you for a long time too, Sho. I didn't want to be away from you, so I was happy when we went to the same high school, and now the same college, and you live next door to me?
I didn't expect to hear her say any of this. I didn't think Mina was romantically interested in me at all, but she actually has been this whole time. And right now... Mina, it hurts! I can't breathe!
What? I'm sorry. Are you okay?
She let go of me and let me catch my breath. But it was pretty painful.
Sho, are you okay?
I'm fine. Totally fine. More than that, I'm glad. I'm so glad we feel the same about each other.
Yeah, me too. I really should have told you sooner.
Same here. But what even made you fall in love with me? I'm sure I can list things off, but I don't consider anything worth mentioning. Like, the guys who have asked you out before have all been smart, athletic, and handsome.
Oh gosh, how do I answer why? It's because you always work so hard. Like when you studied to get accepted to attend the same high school or the same college as me, you gave it your all. And whenever I'm in trouble, you don't leave my side, and you talk things through with me. This is why I love you.
I don't want to leave your side because you're just wonderful. That's my whole reason. Then I guess I'll just have to work hard to stay worthy of your love.
Sho, you're plenty wonderful just the way you are. So, what do you want to do with these?
Those? Well, I bought them, so I guess we can keep them for later.
Oh? In that case, how about we go to my room right now?
Mina!
We have them, so we should use them.
Mina led me away by the arm, and we enjoyed our time together. I'll never let anyone else have you, Mina.
A ball hit by the baseball team flew toward a girl on her way home from school. Watch out! Oh no, she isn't aware. I caught the ball while I was passing by. It may have hit her head at that rate. I'm sorry, Shinonome-san! Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine, but... The guy, could he be?
Kaoru Nishino. What place did you get on the physical fitness test? I came in first as usual. I heard that you were number 1 too. At last place! You're no fun. Why did you come to our school in the first place if you suck at exercising? I, Kaoru Nishino, attend Arisugawa Gakuen, which is noted for its sports. This protein for brains like guy who kindly speaks to me, the loner, is my classmate, Kenji. By the way, Arisugawa Gakuen is a prestigious school that has produced many great athletes. It's not far off to suggest that athletic ability is the most significant factor here. Naturally, there's a hierarchy that exists with the effort of taking a physical fitness test once a month. In comparison to the top performers, I'm at the bottom of the barrel, a loser among losers. By the way, the girl who came in first place in the physical fitness test is...
Hey, Kenji! Are you messing with Kaoru-kun again?
Shinonome? Her. My Shinonome.
Quit calling him a loser! I'll have you know he's always number 1 in his grade on academic exams.
Yeah. A super elite who has kept first place in the physical fitness test and second place in the academic test among the girls. Moreover, she's a popular beauty. Why do you always defend me?
That's because I'm the class president?
That can't be all.
Well, frankly speaking, I'm just curious about you.
Why?
I wonder why you hide your true strength.
My true strength?
You're actually good at exercising, aren't you?
No. What makes you think that?
Just a hunch?
A hunch, you say? The fact of the matter is, I'm terrible at any physical activity. I appreciate your help, but it's better if you don't get involved with me because I'm a failure.
Wait a minute!
Then one day, after discussing it with the board of directors, we decided to adopt the buddy system at our school. To put it simply, men and women team up as buddies and work hard together. Your grades will be based on the points you get with your buddy. By the way, if you win the Best Buddy Award at the next sports festival, you will be granted one wish. In addition, buddies will be formed according to the rank of the physical fitness test within the class. We will have you work together in all aspects of school and dormitory life. If there are any objections, you may come to the principal's office. That will be all. Dismissed! Seriously? It doesn't sound like we have a choice. But this means we can partner up with someone in the same rank as us, right?
Well, if that's the case, then I guess I'm okay with it.
Otherwise, we risk being dragged down by our buddy.
It's a boarding system, which means we'll have to share the same room? I'm against this.
Hey! Shinonome! You get to partner with me!
I absolutely refuse.
Ooh.
I'm going to the principal's office right this instant. Kaoru-kun, you come along with me as well.
What? Why do I have to?
Just come on.
I was taken straight to the principal's office. Well, it's true that there are parts that I don't agree with.
Principal, I've come to lodge an objection.
You're Mai Shinonome-kun, a second-year student. The one who placed first in the girls' physical fitness test, correct?
Yes, I would like to object to this buddy system.
Very well. I'm all ears. Everything should be alright if I leave it to Shinonome.
I want to be Kaoru-kun's buddy.
I agree with her. What did you just say?
As an exception, could you let me and Kaoru form a buddy?
What? Hey, Shinonome! How intriguing! The highest ranking student and the lowest ranking student team up as buddies? Permission granted!
Hooray! I'm glad I tried.
And so, Shinonome and I became buddies with the authority of the principal. So what exactly is your purpose?
I wanted to pair up with you.
But why? Your grades might go down if you team up with me.
There won't be a problem if you show your true ability.
You're still going on about that?
I really want to become a professional athlete.
I'm sure that's what everybody at our school wants.
You don't?
No. I just chose this school because it's close to my house.
But you are worth 100 men!
I'm last place, you know. Besides, You can become a professional athlete or anything with your own ability, right? Why would you risk lowering your grades?
If I work with Karu-kun, I'll get the best marks the school has ever seen since Arisugawa Gakuen opened. And then I will obtain a letter of recommendation from the head of the school to become the professional athlete at Yuki University of Physical Education.
You can just get in normally by passing the written exam, you know?
Above all, I can observe you from a close distance.
So that's your true motive. I'm telling you, I'm not hiding any incredible ability.
That's for me to find out starting now.
Uh-huh.
Didn't you agree with me earlier in front of the principal?
That's because I thought you were going to say you're against this stupid buddy system.
So what? You're saying you don't want to be my partner?
Well, I guess I'm happy if it's you.
Really?
Don't get the wrong idea. I'm just assuming that other girls won't want to team up with me.
Also, I don't think it's right for the observation to be one-sided. So, you can observe me, too, if you'd like.
Observe?
But only looking. Then we'll be considered even, right? Besides, if we share a room in the dormitory, I think that kind of happening will happen.
Well, I don't live in the dorm, so,
What? Really?
Yep. So feel free to use the room freely. Despite the fact that it's a boarding system, I'm the sole exception who commutes from home. So there should be no concern about that happening. 2 weeks after teaming up with Shinonome as a buddy, your grip strength is 7 kilograms? For real? You're weaker than an elementary school student! Well, having a buddy didn't change anything.
I'm next. Watch me, Karu-kun. I'll do my best for the both of us.
Shinonome would desperately try to cover for me. All of my results are mediocre. Is there any point to us being buddies? As usual, I headed home as soon as school ended.
Back then, when he caught the ball with his bare hand, was it really just my imagination? No, it's neither a mistake nor a coincidence. I'm not sure. There must be a reason why he can't show his true ability. Huh? This is a hospital. Could it be that Karu-kun has some kind of illness? Maybe that's why?
Not knowing that Shinonome was following me, I entered the hospital. Miyu, I'm home.
Welcome back, Oni-chan. Is that his little sister? You don't need to come visit me every day.
Sorry, Nii-chan really misses you. I spoke to the doctor earlier about the surgery.
I won't receive it.
Eh? Why not?
Because it's going to cost a lot of money, right? I want you to use the money to go to college.
Don't worry about the money. Nii-chan will do something about it.
Oh, Nii-chan, don't overdo it for me.
I'm already considered a dropout in school, so I'm sure I won't be able to make it to college. I plan to start working as soon as I graduate from high school, so everything will be fine.
I'm sorry, Oni-chan.
Don't apologize. It's not your fault. After calming Miyu down, I headed straight to my part-time job. Hey, Nishino! Pick up the pace! Yes, sorry! Better step to it, or else we're not gonna make it in time! Yes, sir! Gotta get home and finish studying. But I'm really tired today. Sleepy. Must study. I'll do my best, Miyu.
Karu-kun! Watch out!
Shinonome, why are you here?
The traffic light is red!
Huh? Oh, sorry! Shinonome saved me just in the nick of time! I see. You were following me.
Sorry, I really don't know what else to say.
You don't have to apologize anymore. But please, keep this a secret from the school, since working part-time is prohibited.
Could it be that the reason you couldn't go all out was because you wanted to conserve your energy? You're working part-time after school for your little sister, right?
Yeah. I ended up telling Shinonome about the whole situation. When I was in junior high school, I took first place in the National Physical Fitness Test. I got an invitation from the nearby Arisugawa Gakuen, and of course, I decided to go. But at that moment, my little sister Miyu became seriously ill. It was discovered to be a sickness that could not be cured without surgery. We were a single-father family, but as soon as our father found out that Miyu's surgery would cost a lot of money, he disappeared.
So that's why you were allowed to commute.
Yes. I got permission to commute from home until my sister's illness is cured.
Is she able to get the surgery?
No. Unfortunately, we don't have enough money.
Then I'll ask my parents to lend me some money.
Why are you willing to go so far from me?
Because I want to see you give it your all.
No, I can't let you do that.
Why?
I'd be too ashamed to face you and your parents if you do that. I promised Miho I'd do something about it on my own.
Then there's only one way. Remember what the principal said about the upcoming sports festival?
Ah, that's right! The day of the sports festival. Starting this year, all events will be a buddy system, and the ranking will be determined by the points of the pair events. For the past 2 weeks, Shinonome and I practiced hard. To be honest, I was a little rusty, but thanks to Mai, I was able to adjust to the sports festival.
Looks like there will be a TV coverage. How are you feeling?
I'm good. Thank you, Mai.
You can thank me after we win the Best Buddy Award.
I won't let my efforts up to this point go to waste. I will definitely get my wish granted. Yo, look at those bozos! They actually think they have a chance!
We're the ones who are going to win.
You better not pull my leg, Yumi.
I know.
Alright, let's go win that award then! The first event was a pair big ball roll. Mai and I dashed to the front from the starting line. What the? They're fast!
It's just a starting spurt. We'll catch up to them.
We blasted to the goal. Getting first place for the first event was a relief.
We did it!
Yeah!
Up next is Topple the Pole.
After Topple the Pole was 100-meter pair run, and we were number 1 for all of them. The remaining activities are pair tug of war and pair rope jump. If we win 2 more, we'll be selected for the Best Buddy Award. Mai and I worked hard for our respective goals. As a result,
The winners of the Best Buddy Award goes to second year Karu Nishino and Mai Shinonome.
we finally made it.
Yes!
And we made our way to the podium. But, congratulations! So, what is your wish?
Go on, you first, Karakun.
Yeah. My wish is, with this, Miyu's surgery will be... Doctor, please! Give me at least 1 week! I'm sorry. This isn't a charity. If you don't have the money, you have no choice but to leave the hospital. Please contact the administrative office for discharge procedures. How can you be tired already despite being so young? You won't get paid for the time you're slacking off! Yes, sir. Sorry. Dad, where are you going? Huh? To do some shopping. Then what's with the luggage? Dad! What's wrong? That's right. Adults are all liars. Even if I make a wish here, I'm sure they won't give me money for Miyu's surgery.
Principal, could you please hear my wish first? My wish is for you to give Karakun the money he needs.
What? Mai? Money, eh? But are you really okay with that? I thought you wanted a recommendation for Yuki University of Physical Education.
I will figure something out on my own.
Mai, you shouldn't do that. If you do that,
We're buddies, right? A bond that can never be broken. Isn't it normal to want to grant your partner's wish?
Mai, I know it may be too much to ask for, but please, I'm not going to ask you to give me the money. Could you please lend it to me? And what is the reason you want the money so much? I told him everything about my younger sister Miho, how I needed to pay for her surgery, and how I was risking everything at the sports festival. Then the principal said, No matter what the circumstances, we can't give students money.
But...
Mai, it's fine. I sort of knew this was coming. However, we are allowed to make a donation. What? I've been saving up unbeknownst to my wife. Of course, it may not be enough for the surgery, but look behind you. You did great by trying your best for your little sister! I'm impressed! I'd like to make a donation! Bring her to our hospital! We'll help you out! It seems that your hard work has touched the hearts of everyone here. Therefore, today, at this very moment, I hereby create a Miyuki Nishino Fund. Please stop by the reception on your way home if you would like to make a donation.
Thank goodness. We did it, Karu-kun!
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. The Miyuki Nishino Fund grew significantly. The story of a boy who was labeled a dropout, who worked tirelessly to cure his sister's condition, spread across the country. As a result, many donations were gathered not just from the school's parents, but also from people all throughout Japan. And thanks to that, Miyu was able to have the surgery. After that, Miyu transferred to our academy's middle school and entered the dormitory. She seems to be doing well there. Miyu, don't push yourself, alright?
I know. Thanks for worrying about me, Oni-chan.
As for me, I entered the dormitory. I'm roommates with Mai, and everything is just fine. We were told that the remaining money from the fund may be used for our college tuition. However, there was still quite a lot left over, so most of it was donated to a nearby orphanage.
You're really okay with that?
Yep, it's better that way. Even Miyu approved. Hey, Nishino? Kenji? I know it's a little too late to apologize now, but I'm sorry for making a fool of you all this time. I mean, I don't mind, but don't make fun of someone just because they're weaker than you, alright? Of course, I reflected. I won't. Let me know if you have any trouble. I'll try my best to help. Yeah, I feel like the atmosphere of the school, which had been tense until now, has changed. Rather than being enemies, it feels more like we're rivals, working hard together now. Really, this is all thanks to Mai. Thank you.
Why all of a sudden?
I'm giving my partner a heartfelt thank you.
This is so unlike you.
You helped me. And Mai, I would like to return the favor somehow.
We're buddies, so it's natural to help each other.
Yeah, but...
If you really want to thank me, then could you be my buddy forever?
Oh, sure. That shouldn't be a problem.
Forever, as in eternity, you know.
Yeah, of course.
Our whole lifetime.
I said I got it. Wait, what did you say? After this promise, Mai and I went to the same Yuki University of Physical Education. We became top athletes, and then got married and became husband and wife. Now, as an adult, I continue to tell children all around the country that their efforts will be rewarded. One of your students stopped coming to school? Is what I, Makoto Kijo, the president of Student Council, learned from the Student Council advisor, Teacher Kagari. For me, whose goal is to create a better school, this is a grave situation. It will need to be dealt with urgently.
That's right. She's in the class I'm in charge of, but she hasn't come to school for 2 weeks.
Could you tell me the name of that student?
Miho Ikaruga, the younger sister of our vice president, Reiko Ikaruga.
Oh, her. Miho Ikaruga has been a hot topic since she first entered school. She wears a mask to school because her face is too ugly. We made an exception because her family insisted. But truth be told, I'm not convinced. Above all, I couldn't understand how she could be the younger sister of Reiko Ikaruga, who was said to be the prettiest girl in our school. Miss Reiko Ikaruga has a good figure that rivals that of idols and models, and she's a normal beauty. If they're related, they're likely to look similar. At the very least, I don't believe she'd be so hideous that she'd need to hide her face. I simply cannot accept it.
Oh, Kagari-sensei. Is something the matter?
Ikaruga-san.
Perfect timing. It would be faster to ask her directly. Ikaruga-san, I know it's sudden, but can I ask you something?
Yes, what is it? I'll answer any question the president asks.
Yes, thank you. Of course, you know of Miho Ikaruga's absence, correct?
Oh, you mean Miho. It's a problem, isn't it? Her not wanting to go to school.
Many students are aware that going to school is important for their future. If she chooses not to come despite knowing that, I think there's a good reason. It's not like Miho-san is irresponsible, correct?
Yes, she was a quiet child, but very serious as well.
That means there must be a reason she doesn't want to come to school. Moreover, she's troubled. I believe I asked you treat her with care.
I've been caring for her, but one day she decided she didn't want to go to school, and I honestly don't know why.
If we think about it normally, we have to consider the possibility of bullying. Wearing a mask like that makes it hard for everyone to get close to her. A person with a rotten personality would see her as easy prey.
Then, would it be better for me to confirm whether or not there is bullying?
No, there's no need for that. Even if it was bullying, it would be easily covered up now that the victim is not at school.
Then, what should we do?
Allow me to speak with Miho-san directly. It's faster that way.
But what? There's no need for you, the president, to go out of your way. If that's the case, then I will ask my sister.
What are you panicking about? Is there an issue if I make contact with Miho-san?
No, but... See? She's a very shy person, so I'd say she's not good at talking to other people. As her older sister, I believe it would be better if I talked to her.
I see. Alright, then we will finish up everything here. So can you go home now and ask Miho-san about the situation?
But that would be burdening the other officers.
Absence and bullying should not be allowed. There's an urgent matter that needs to be solved. If you have any objections, let's hear them.
No, I have no intention of going against the president. I'll just hurry home and ask her.
After saying that, she hurriedly left the student council room.
You were quite cold to her today. Did something happen?
No, I just had some thoughts.
Had some thoughts. That's the girl that is fond of you, right?
There are some points that I don't understand.
Huh? What?
Many people may have an impression that Ikaruga-san is a good girl based on how she presents herself. But if that's the case, then why is she and the rest of her family denying her sister's appearance?
What do you mean? I don't think she is suppressing her appearance. They have her wear the mask for her sake to protect her little sister's face from being ridiculed by everyone.
You're ugly, so wear a mask. That's basically what the Ikaruga family is saying to Miho-san, you know? Doesn't this imply that Miho's appearance is being suppressed by the family? If I were family, I would never do that. Furthermore, it's easy to imagine that if you put on a mask, you'll be avoided by those around you. Having said that, they still make her wear a mask, claiming it's for her own protection, which makes no sense to me. Above all, she doesn't appear to be concerned that her sister is being bullied, which doesn't sit right with me. There are many other things that are bothering me as well. There's also something I'd like to ask you, Kagari-sensei.
Huh? What?
If this is a case of bullying, the children in your class would be the number one suspects. Was anything off?
Don't glare at me like that. No one tried to get close to her, but no one was openly bullying her either.
I'm not glaring at you. I was just born with this unpleasant look. Anyways, you're saying she's not getting bullied?
Well, there is a possibility that this isn't a case of bullying.
That's true, but it's always better to prepare for the worst case. If we overlook it, we won't be able to solve it.
Well, that's true. For now, I guess I'll just have to wait for Ikaruga-san's report.
No, I have something I'd like you to do.
What? Are you planning to make unreasonable demands again?
Please don't make it sound like I'm always making unreasonable demands. If anything, aren't you the one who's always making requests?
Oops, tee.
Acting innocent won't help you. Anyways, your task,
I see you don't trust Ikaruga-san at all, huh?
she stated after hearing the favor I asked of her. Make of that what you will. However, as I said earlier, I act while assuming the worst case.
Still, this is...
Well, for now, it will depend on Ikaruga-san's answer.
Oh, remind me to stay on your good side.
As long as the students don't get hurt, you won't have to worry about me becoming your enemy.
Agreed. For now, I'll leave Ikaruga-san to you then.
The day after we had such a conversation,
I spoke with Miho, and she does not appear to have been bullied. From now on, I will try to persuade my sister to attend school. And if she does, I will try to visit her class as much as possible.
I see. Well, thank you for confirming properly. Then for the time being, I will leave the rest to you. I apologize for the hassle.
No, it's all for the sake of the president and my sister, so please don't worry about it.
Saying that, Ikaruga-san took a seat. After confirming that Ikaruga-san wasn't looking at me, I turned my gaze to Kagari-sensei. It seems we may need to proceed assuming the worst-case scenario after all. After school...
What happened to the president?
He said he had some urgent business to take care of and left early.
Is that so? How rare. It couldn't be, right?
As such, he said that he will leave the instructions to the vice president today.
Oh, I see. He must have been in a real hurry to issue such an order. I must be overthinking. He's a very responsible man. He must have been quite busy if he had to go in that manner. Well, I'm sure he wouldn't bother dealing with such a creepy girl, so I shouldn't be too concerned. Well then, let's all work hard today on behalf of the president, who is always hard at work.
Yes!
The officers gave me an honest and cheerful reply. They're very obedient, so it's easy for me too. This is all thanks to me playing the role of a student that everyone admires. Now then, I better do my best so I can be praised by the president.
Are you sure she won't be suspicious?
What is it all of a sudden?
Because there has never been a time when you have left unexpectedly. Even if you couldn't show up at the student council due to some business, you would always give the officers instructions on what to do, right? Yet you just left them like that. She might sense you're plotting something.
Actually, I didn't give any instructions so as not to raise suspicion.
What do you mean?
I've known Ikaruga-san for more than 2 years now. She knows me like I know her. I think she would conclude that I was simply in a hurry.
Why is that?
That's because she's the type of person who judges people based on their past performance. She knows I wouldn't leave my work like that unless it was really urgent. As such, if I did, she would assume just that.
But if that's the case, wouldn't she figure out the urgent matter may be about her little sister? She is aware from yesterday's exchange with you that you're trying to get this resolved as quickly as possible, right?
It's a difference in awareness. Right now, she believes I trust her. Considering her past achievements in the student council, it's only natural. So in this morning's exchange, she must have thought that I believed her report and that I had withdrawn. And there's another reason. If she looks down on her little sister, she wouldn't think I'd do anything for her. It's common for people to not see the value in the person they're demeaning. For those 2 reasons, I highly doubt she knows.
You... just how far ahead were you thinking?
We're here. Her parents are away at work, correct?
Yes. I told Miho-san over the phone that I'm going to visit today, so she should be home.
Let's get going then.
Yes?
When I rang the intercom, a masked girl came out. She must be Miho. Hello, Miho-san.
Council president? Huh? Why are you here?
Sorry to surprise you. I came here because I wanted to speak to you.
I'm sorry for taking a break from school.
Well, on top of being an aristocratic student council president, he looks scary. I don't blame you for being scared.
Teacher, please, hush. Miho-san, I'm not here to scold you.
Really?
Is there some reason why you can't come to school anymore? I came here because I wanted to ask you that. If there's something troubling you, I'd like you to let me know. I'll do my best to be your strength as much as possible.
For now, please, come in.
She seems to be an understanding child. We were guided straight to Miho's room. And so, I see. Someone has been hiding your shoes and textbooks and scribbling on your notebooks.
Yes.
Then it's bullying, isn't it? Do you have any idea who it could be?
No, it's always done before I notice.
That's pretty bad.
But why didn't you tell your sister about it? Yesterday, your sister asked if you were being bullied, right?
I haven't heard anything from my sister.
What?
We don't really talk.
I see. Could it be that you don't get along with your family? This is a silent affirmation.
Does this mean it's just as you imagined? But what can we do about this?
Since this is a family matter, it will be difficult for us to do something about it.
But this is...
What's important is Miho's will. Miho-san, would you like to exchange contact information with me?
Contact?
If you have any problems, feel free to ask me. Let's exchange it for that.
Okay.
I exchanged contact information with Miho, and after that, she showed me the graffitied notebook.
I wonder, is there something we could do about her family matter?
If we poke our noses into family matters improperly, we will lose.
But it's just not right. I'm sure Miho-san is being treated badly at home too.
That's pretty much your imagination, and not what Miho-san said. By the way, did you remember to give your class homework today?
You're being kind of cold today. You should really care more about Miho-san.
It's impossible to get involved in Miho-san's family affairs any further, unless Miho-san herself wants to do something about it. I'm saying that if you act without evidence, you'll lose. Don't you understand?
No, I understand.
Then please, change your thinking. What needs to be resolved now is the bullying problem.
Yes, I gave out the homework, but what does that have anything to do with this?
You'll find out tomorrow.
Huh?
The next day, after school,
Then Ikaruga-san was like, so funny. That girl really is creepy, huh? I'm so glad she stopped coming to school.
excuse me, can I have a word with you two?
Student council president and teacher Karaki? Is something wrong?
You guys are responsible for this, right?
Whatever do you mean? We have no idea what you're talking about, right?
Yeah, I have no clue. I've never seen that before.
The handwriting on your papers that were submitted today matches what is written in this notebook. Will you continue to deny knowing anything?
What are you saying? You can't blame us with such a weak proof.
Yeah, that's right. Someone could have limited our handwriting for all you know.
Is that so? There were a couple of students who claimed to have seen you guys doing it. Still deny it? After coming to school, Miho spends most of her time at her desk and then goes home as soon as she's finished. So there aren't many chances to play this kind of prank on her. It would be impossible to do it in a classroom with no one watching, which means everyone just pretended not to see it. If so, it's not impossible to find out, so long as they're not threatened to keep their mouths shut, that is.
I'm sorry, we didn't.
But we're not the only ones. There are many who have done it too.
I'm sure. For now, can you tell me more about it in the multi-purpose room? Ikaruga-san is in the student council room, so I decided to talk about it elsewhere. It's not unusual for others to join in on this type of bullying. Since I had found a clue, I had no intention of quitting until I was able to find every culprit. After I found all of the people who bullied her and punished them,
Thank you very much for everything.
Miho started coming to school again. It seems she understood that she's safe to come to school, at least while I'm here. Of course, I made everyone apologize to Miho and suspended them from school. However, it had an unexpected outcome.
Is the president here?
In this way, Miho-san came to visit my classroom frequently.
President! I would like to talk to you for a moment.
When we'd meet in the hallway like this, she started to follow me. It looks like she's attached to me. Well, I don't mind it. Or rather, I thought it was very cute. I can't see her face, but she has a cute personality. So when I'm with her, I feel warm. It's probably about time, huh? With that in mind, I decided to put into action the plan I'd been thinking about for a while. Miho-san, why don't you take off your mask? Isn't it difficult to eat? Eating lunch on the rooftop with Miho-san has become the norm these days, so I decided to push a little. The reason why my tone is different than usual is because I try to use gentle words as much as possible, so as not to frighten her.
I was taken in by my current parents when I was young, and they told me I should never take off my mask in public because I'm ugly. I've been wearing a mask since I was little, so I'm afraid to take it off in public.
I see. But I think people who judge others by their appearance are stupid. I don't think you should have to worry too much about your appearance.
You don't mind?
Of course not. I've been thinking about this for a while. Are you being mistreated at home?
I'm not there their real daughter, so it seems they hate me. I'm always left alone at home, and I'm forced to do all the housework.
So that's it. To be honest, I don't know the real reason why her parents are forcing her to wear a mask. However, I could imagine that she wasn't raised normally. Because that was our assumption, we needed to hear Miho's side of the story. I feel relieved that I was able to build a relationship that allowed her to talk to me about her family situation. Could you tell me a little more about it? Now that we've been together, I know Miho is a very good girl. That's why I wanted to help her. I asked Miho about her family circumstances. And after listening to her feelings as well, I gave her a plan. You never know when an opportunity will come. But when that time comes, I'll be ready.
Miho.
Yes, sis? A few days after my discussion with the president, my sister suddenly came into my room. She's in a bad mood. She's probably gonna scold me again.
What do you think you're doing sticking to the president lately? Don't get carried away. Stop approaching the president.
Why would you say that?
Because an ugly girl like you being by his side reduces his worth. He deserves someone like me. No one needs a masked girl like you. Also, I want you to leave the house as soon as you graduate from high school. After all, Mother and them are making you wear that mask because they don't want to see your ugly face.
Is what you said yesterday, it seems. So after hearing the recording, do you have anything to say for yourself? Miho-san, who was insulted by her sister, brought me the recording data. I had just finished replaying all of Ikaruga-san's insulting remarks towards Miho-san.
This is some kind of mistake. That's not me. Miho must be trying to frame me out of jealousy.
Ikaruga-san, no. Reiko Ikaruga, don't take me for a fool. I knew from your casual remarks that you looked down on your little sister and treated her badly. I was just waiting to get my hands on that proof.
How could you choose her over me, who has been with you for over 2 years and has worked hard for the past year? You're going to believe her when you don't even know what she looks like.
I'm grateful for all that you've done so far, and I appreciate it. However, it doesn't change the fact that you were looking down on your sister. You treated her like that because it made you feel better, right? It takes a lot of truths to gain trust, but just one lie to lose it all. You lost my trust by what you did. I was also the one who instructed Miho to record you. This is the first piece of evidence against you. But from the first day I began recording, I obtained numerous recordings of verbal abuse and violent sounds from your parents. Don't think you can get away scot-free after hurting people like that. Thereafter, using Miho-san's recordings and videos, and with the assistance of grown-ups, we were able to separate Miho-san from the Ikaruga family. It was discovered that her real parents died in an accident, and she was taken in by her mother's younger sister. She seems to have been treated badly from an early age. Being able to prove that would make parents guilty of abuse and other crimes. But we'll leave that to the experts. For the time being, Miho-san came to live in my house, partly because of her wishes. From now on, it will be important to heal her emotional wounds. You can stay in this room starting today. I'm sure it'll take some getting accustomed to, but if anything happens, just let me know, right?
Yes, thank you. You've helped me out twice. How could I ever repay you?
Don't worry about it. It's my role as the student council president to help the students.
Even so, I was very happy. You said you didn't care about appearances, right?
Yeah.
Would you mind if my face is so ugly that it's unbearable to look at?
No, because I don't judge people by their appearance. I see their personality. And I think you have a very nice personality. I would never avoid you because of your looks.
Then, allow me to take off my mask.
You don't have to force yourself to do that, you know? Take your time to...
No! If I wait too long, I might lose my resolve, so...
Resolve? For what?
That is... Anyways, I'm going to take it off.
It must have been hard for her to say. She began taking off the mask. Then,
How do I look?
the face that appeared from beneath the mask was so beautiful that I couldn't believe it was from this world. Cute.
I'm cute?
No, it just slipped out of me, is what I thought. But I also thought this was a great opportunity. I don't know what her family was thinking, but maybe I can get her to stop wearing the mask. Yeah, you're very cute. You're 1 in a million for sure.
Oh, please don't push yourself like that. That can't possibly be true, since I'm very ugly.
No, you're really cute. Have more confidence in yourself.
But
After that, despite her denials, I managed to persuade Miho that she was a lovely woman. Then,
would you go out with me?
what? How did it come to that?
I like you. So, if you truly think I am cute, I would like you to go out with me.
But if I agree, won't that imply that I'm willing to go out with her because she has a cute face? No. But if I refuse now, she'll probably lose her self-confidence again, and my feelings will be misunderstood. If that's the case, then... Sure. Then let's go out.
Really?
Yeah. I was originally attracted to your personality, so let's start dating, Miho.
In other words, you don't think my face is cute?
No! It's cute! Really cute! I'm not denying that! Miho-san seemed to have misunderstood again, but I somehow managed to get her to understand. And as I started dating Miho...
I did my best to go to school today, so please, pat my head as a reward.
Yes, there. I spent my days pampering my cute girlfriend like this. Honestly, spoiled Miho is so cute, it's dangerous. Also, Miho's family issues have not been completely resolved. We have succeeded in separating them, but there are still many obstacles that we must overcome. However, for the sake of her happiness, I'm determined to destroy any obstacles that come our way. Because that's how much I love her. By the way, everyone at school discovered what Reiko was doing to her younger sister, and she was forced to transfer to another school. Talk about karma.
Konami Imajo, the one who's won the title of the girl I most want to be my girlfriend in her school for 2 years in a row, with an overwhelming number of votes. Needless to say, she's popular with the boys, but she's also captivated the girls' good-hearted personality. Inevitably, she's the most sought-after girl in our school.
What's wrong with you, Kato? I, Ryuta Haizuki, couldn't help my confusion when my best friend launched into a sudden commentary of Imajo.
I just wanted to make sure we're on agreement.
On what?
On who holds the title of the school's ultimate it girl, of course.
Ah, she's so cute too.
And she makes for some serious eye candy. I visit the cafe she works at every day just so I could see her.
It's a wonder you guys aren't behind bars yet.
But you're here every day too, Ryota.
Because you guys insisted! I've been blowing through my allowance!
But I mean, you're the only one of us who's had a proper conversation with her. As long as you're here, we have a chance to get closer to her too.
So you admit that you're just using me. And the only reason we even know each other is because we were in the same class in our first year.
Whatever. It's still better than someone like me who's never been in the same class as her before. Now, don't you think it's time you introduce me to her?
This is where our friendship ends, I see.
I'm just kidding. More importantly, want to play cards?
I can't keep up with your train of thought. Why are we suddenly playing cards again?
How about the loser takes Imajo home?
Huh? Where did that come from?
Not so loud. Imajo will hear us. I'm talking about today's forfeit. The loser today has to go to Imajo and ask her if you can take her to your place.
What the hell are you thinking?
If she refuses, we could get away with it by saying this was all part of the game. No damage done.
The loser, huh? I guess you all want to be losers then. Great idea, Kito! Let's do it! Yeah, don't forget about me! With this, I'll be able to get closer to Imajo! So listen to me, idiots! Looks like there's no objections. Let's start right now! Wait, I'm not playing. Huh? Why not? I'm not after the same thing as all of you, so it shouldn't matter. Even if I ask her, she'll definitely say no anyway. There's no need to take that risk. But the thing is, it'll be weird if you don't participate. Isn't it strange to have a forfeit when there's someone who's not even playing? How about I just go through the motions of it? That's fine, right? I only have to be careful not to lose. And that way, they managed to rope me into the game as well. And the results? Why is Ryota in last place? Unexpectedly, I ended up at the bottom of the pack. You're such a noob, Ryota. You sure you didn't do this on purpose? No, but I can't help it that my hand was so horrible. We were playing poker, and my hand was so weak that even a 4 of a kind couldn't save me. Why don't you guys just act like one of you lost? There's no point if we won't play by the rules. Hurry up and get over there. Huh? You're really making me do this? This is the forfeit we'd agreed on. Of course I am. Come back as soon as you're rejected, and we'll play the game one more time. I don't want to. We know she's gonna reject me anyway. Don't be so wishy-washy, Ryota. Just man up and do the forfeit already. Come on, read the room, Ryota. I've never questioned my friendship with you guys so many times before today. But I can't get around the fact that I lost. Now that it's come to this, I have no choice but to grit my teeth and go through with it. Excuse me.
Yes, what would you like to order?
No, actually, can I do takeout here?
The cakes are available for takeout.
No, I mean you. Please?
Are you telling me you want to take me home?
That's what it sounds like, huh?
Sure.
Huh?
My shift ends at 5 in the evening. I'll let you take me home at that time.
What is it? What happened?
Did you really just say that?
Of course. You're not gonna say it was a joke, right? It's not good to play with a girl's feelings, you know.
I wouldn't dare. I was totally serious about what I said.
I see. Well then, I'm sorry about this, but you'll have to come back at 5 for your order.
For real?
Ryota, what did she say? Could it be?
For some reason, she said yes.
Huh?
What do you mean she said yes?
To you, of all people. Sure, you're a nice guy, but you're super quiet and not boyfriend material at all.
Thanks for that. But I'm confused too. Why on earth would she agree to something like that?
Ryota, are you blackmailing her or something?
Enough already! I wouldn't do that!
Well, I guess. But seriously, I didn't think Ryota would be the one to get her.
After that, all of them left in a state of disbelief and dejection. And when I returned to the cafe at 5...
Sorry. Did you wait long?
She really met up with me as promised. Not at all. I just arrived. You sure about this?
I wouldn't have agreed otherwise. We're going to your place, right, Heizuki?
I think so.
You don't have to be so nervous. You didn't expect me to bring up the whole going to your apartment thing right away, huh?
Huh? That's... I don't know what you're talking about!
It's okay not to think too deeply about this.
She's a popular figure. I guess she's used to dealing with guys. That was what I thought when I saw the ease she used to navigate the situation.
Wow. It's so neat in here. To be honest, I always thought a guy's apartment would be pretty messy.
You think so? Now that she mentions it, there's so many things on the floor at Kato's place that there's barely any room to step.
Can I sit on your bed?
Of course.
So, you brought me all the way here. What are you gonna do now?
Huh?
I said all that crap about hanging out at a friend's place just now. But that can't really be what you're after. You wouldn't invite a girl over to your place just for that, right?
No,
So tell me honestly. What were you planning to do to me?
Nothing! I wasn't planning to do anything!
Really?
I swear! Huh?
You seriously panicked there, huh? Oh, I didn't think you'd be that scared.
What are you talking about?
Sorry, I was just teasing. Or, I guess you could call it revenge?
Revenge? For what?
For using me as a forfeit in your game.
What? You heard us?
You guys talked so loudly it was hard not to. And you all only come to the cafe when I'm around, too. Your intentions were super obvious.
Seriously? But if you heard us, then you should know that I was forced into it!
Huh. Really? Oh, I must have missed that little tidbit.
I get it now. She likes toying with people. She was probably just playing naive at school this whole time.
By the way, do you have a girlfriend, Heizuki?
No, I don't.
Right? You probably wouldn't let another girl into your apartment if that was the case. Can you do me a favor then?
Why do I have a bad feeling about this?
Well, I'm not taking no for an answer, so...
What do you want me to do?
I want you to be my fake boyfriend.
Boyfriend?!
Fake boyfriend. Fake! I get confessed to so often, and I reject them nicely to keep up my kind and gentle image. But that results in too many stubborn people who just won't give up. That's where a boyfriend will come in handy.
In short, she wants to have an easier time at school without losing her nice girl reputation. But taking on the role of her boyfriend would automatically make me public enemy #1 at school. I don't want to be that guy. And if I refuse?
Maybe I'll spread the word that you did something bad to me after luring me into your apartment. Your friends already know that I came over after all.
I see. So this was what she was after. Fine.
Yay. Thank you. So I'll be counting on you from now on.
And this was how I became someone's fake boyfriend. Honestly, I'm dreading the coming Monday. On Monday...
Morning, Ryota.
You came over just to find me?
Of course I did. We're a couple after all. If you're ready, let's go. Much better.
What? What are you doing?
We're going out, aren't we? This is completely normal.
You're purposely doing this so that others will see?
Yep.
Exactly as she wanted. There were a lot of shocked faces when we were seen entering the school with our arms linked. Whichever way you looked at it, we were definitely a couple. There was no going back at this point. When I separated from Konami and went to my classroom. Hey, Ryota! What's the meaning of this? Why did you come with Imajo? Don't tell me Imajo actually fell for you! Sure enough, an interrogation was waiting for me. Well, lots of stuff happened, but we're dating now. It was all thanks to all of you, though. Damn it! I won't forgive you if you don't make her happy. Yeah, you better treat her well. I wonder what would happen if I told them I'm only pretending to be her boyfriend. Of course, I didn't want to make an enemy out of Konami, so I didn't say anything unnecessary. During lunch break...
Let's have lunch together, Ryota.
Kanami? You came here to get me?
Yeah. So where should we eat?
Oh, I always go to the cafeteria.
Don't you see what I'm holding? I brought a lunch for you.
You made one for me too?
I'm your girlfriend, so of course I did. Here, your lunchbox filled with love.
Thanks. Thanks to Kanami's words and actions, my classroom was soon filled with the anguished cries of all the guys. It seemed we had given him quite the shock. I do feel for them. But as long as Kanami doesn't come across someone she actually likes, nothing would change, even if they confess to her. So it can't be helped either way. At least, that's how I justified it to myself. The lunchbox that Kanami made was undeniably delicious. And contrary to my expectations, Kanami was really nice to me even when we were alone together. To me, it seems like not the entirety of her at-school persona was an act. As the days passed calmly in this fashion, Kanami's late today. Did she get asked to do something by one of the teachers?
So, what did you want to talk about?
Sorry for calling you out at this time. For real though, why don't you be my girlfriend, Kanami?
You mean you haven't heard? I'm afraid I already have a boyfriend.
Oh, I know him. That beanpole who acts mature all the time, right? That guy's practically a monk. You'll definitely have much more fun with me, Kanami. How about it? Give me a chance.
I'm sorry, but I'm in love with Ryota. Therefore, I'll have to turn you down.
Huh? Can you hear yourself? What's so good about that guy anyway?
It's true that Ryota is pretty quiet and doesn't look like he has much interest in girls, but he's the kindest guy I know, and he always respects the opinions of those around him. And unexpectedly, once he decides something, he has the conviction to see it through to the end. I noticed him ever since I was a freshman. At the very least, he's not someone like you, who goes around making fun of other people.
Huh. So you seriously like someone like that?
Have you given up?
Let's see. I guess I had no choice but to use force then.
What are you doing?
Nothing. I'm just gonna tell your body how good I actually am. I'll show you that I'm better than someone like that.
Stop!
There's no way you can win against my strength.
Please step back.
Why are you here?
I checked out Kanami's classroom because she was late and saw her bag there. But her shoes weren't in the rack. So I realized that she'd been probably called by some confessor to the back of the school building again. I thought I'd check it out just in case it was someone especially persistent. It was a good thing I did.
I get it. So you came running out here because you were worried about your precious girlfriend. So what are you gonna do now? You think a guy like you can win me in a fight?
If a fight's what you want, a fight's what you'll get.
Huh?
Despite how I look, I am a martial arts practitioner. Do you really want to take me on? Saying that, I slowly tighten my hold on his arm.
Ow, 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 ow! It's gonna break! Let go!
Oh, come on! People's bones don't break that easily.
Stop it! It's gonna break for real!
Then can you solemnly vow that you won't come within close proximity of Kanami from this moment on?
Got it! I promise! So let go of me already!
I released his arm when he nodded. And then...
You bastard! I'll remember this!
He ran away like an NPC in a game. I guess a guy like that has his pride to think about too.
Thank you, Ryota.
This is part of my job as your boyfriend, so I was just fulfilling my duty in a way.
You know martial arts?
I stopped in middle school. My body was naturally weak from birth, so I've been training since I was a child to make it stronger. Well, I'm strong enough that I wouldn't lose to someone like that anyway.
I see. But that guy... What if he tries to do something again?
No, he doesn't seem like the type. He might come at us out of pride if we told everyone what happened, but he'll probably leave us alone if we do the same. But if he continues to bother you, we can just show this video to one of the teachers.
Oh, you took it?
Somehow, I kind of felt like we might need it.
Oh. Huh? How long were you watching us? You mean you saw the whole thing?
More importantly, we should be getting back to the classroom. We already wasted too much time after all.
Oh, you're trying to distract me. Well, I'll let it go. You did save me. Thank you. Again.
Am I properly fulfilling the role of your boyfriend then?
You're going above and beyond. I'll be counting on you from now on, too.
Due to this incident, Kanami became even more clingy. Even though she never tried to enter my house in the beginning, she's been spending all her weekends in my room lately. We've been so inseparable that I've honestly been feeling quite uneasy about it. If we go on like this...
Ryota, let's go to the beach together during summer vacation. And I want to go to the summer festival, too.
As we got closer due to our act as a fake couple, we ended up dating for real during our 3rd year. Kanami's pretty spoiled and likes to pester me all the time, but I always enjoy indulging her. And so, all while being ordered around by my very adorable girlfriend, the days passed happily.
My name is Satoru Fujimura. When I was in middle school, I really was someone who went unnoticed and was insignificant. This sucks. Spending my lunch all alone. I guess I'll walk around the halls and waste my time. Hey, that's Nozomi Moriyama. She was pretty quiet and calm, but very attractive, and she was the center of attention to a lot of boys around school. She's nothing like me, being all alone all the time. She's so beautiful. But why is she here, when there are, like, no people? Moriyama, I like you! Please go out with me! She was gonna get asked out! I need to hide somewhere! I don't know why, but I'm not happy to hear that she's being asked out. She's so beautiful, she must be asked out often. It's probably just because I saw someone who I'll never be able to date. I just thought that maybe she was able to understand someone like me, because we're both pretty quiet. I was probably wrong. I didn't even ask her out, but I feel like I was betrayed.
I'm sorry, I can't date you.
But
I'm not interested in romance right now.
imagine being able to turn someone down because you're not interested in romance. She must have a lot of confidence. Oh!
Oh, you were watching, Fujimura?
No, I was just walking by, but I'm surprised to know that you recognize me.
Yeah, I always see you walking around in the hallways, so I just kind of figured that you were that kid.
That makes sense. It's awkward for me to spend my time in class.
It's awkward?
I'm a loner and introverted, so I don't have any friends or anything.
Then you should be more confident in yourself. You have what it takes. Just be confident.
Huh? What do you mean?
I gotta go. See ya.
Oh, sure. Does she think that I'm incredibly good looking? I had to study for my entrance exams, so I didn't really have a chance to do anything with her. But I was super happy and confident that someone that I liked thought I was worth anything. I might actually be someone who's a very highly valued partner. Maybe I should go for a higher college. Miss Moriyama is going to that college too, but I'm not her stalker or anything! But my strange confidence boost helped me. Yes! I passed! I'm so happy I changed my goal to a better college. And it looks like she passed too! I was able to go to the same high school as Miss Moriyama. Now I'm free from exams. I'm going to turn a new leaf over in high school. I decided to use spring break as a reason for me to execute my new plan. Mr. Barber, please make me a good-looking man. I was nervous, so I kind of asked for a lot, but I think I look pretty good. Maybe I should swap my glasses for contacts. I need to fix my posture and my attitude too. I'd also spent time while studying for my exams to study how to become a better-looking man as well. I know the methods. I just need to execute. After starting high school, Miss Moriyama is in a different class. I'm just gonna go see her real quick. Huh? She just dropped a pen. You dropped this.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that's Fujimoto from room 2? It is. Would you like to trade IGs?
Sorry, I've gotta be somewhere.
Dude, you're being too aggressive. Oh, what do you want me to do? I'm just so happy to talk to Fujimoto. True.
Again, huh? Another love letter. Every single day I get a new one. I'm glad that they like me, but I only like Miss Moriyama. Having this happen every day is tough, and people are watching. Man, I'm surprised that a lot of girls are still writing letters, though. The girls in our school must have a classic taste, huh?
Satoru Fujimura? You got a second?
Huh? Yeah, who are you? When I turned around, there were 3 beautiful girls standing there.
We'll tell you the details later. You come behind the school after class.
I can't turn her down. She's scary. And probably an upperclassman.
We're gonna cut to the brass tacks here. We want you to date with me.
What do you mean?
Let me explain a little more.
According to Miss Tsuchiya, our school has a special rule. There's one woman who's the queen and has most of the power. Miss Tsuchiya and her friends are the 4 beautiful women who have the right to become the queen, and they're fighting to be at the top. However, there's a condition that they have to meet to become the queen. They need to be dating the school's hottest guy.
Do you get the story here, buddy? I'm Miku Ozora. I'm a year older than Fujimura. You better go out with me. Miku, you're putting a little too much pressure on him. He's getting scared. I'm Haruka Kono. I'm a little older than you. You need to ignore this gorilla lady and make me your girlfriend.
Wait, you're older than me?
What? Did you just call me short?
No, nothing. This upperclassman is small but scary. She gets mad too easily.
You can't be treating Haruka like a child. I don't care about the details like her, though. Come on, lie down there. If we just do something to seal the deal, it's done.
You don't care enough about the details.
Oh, shut the hell up. We'll be done by the time you look up and think about that cloud looking like a cream bread. Oh, you guys are too rough. I feel so bad for him. Are you okay, Fujimura? You really shouldn't be pushing people like that just because you want to date them, Tomoyo.
She seems like she's alright. Wait, what's that money that you just put in my hand?
I'm just going to pay you to be my boyfriend. It's a contract, and you just accepted.
No, I didn't! What are you talking about contracts?
What? That's not enough, Mr. Greedy Pants?
No, it's not about the money. I can't just go out with you because you want me to. Besides, I like Miss Moriyama. And let's be real, you guys don't care about me. You just want to do whatever it takes to become the queen, right?
Why are you making a fuss about this? You were chosen. Yeah, we're just saying we can make you our boyfriend because you're incredibly good-looking. Satoru, you were born good-looking, so you should date a cute girl. Yeah, there's no reason for you to struggle here. Just choose me. You won't regret it. I'll do everything you want.
I always wanted to be a good-looking guy, but just because I cleaned myself up doesn't mean I want to be treated like this. Wait a second. They said that there are 4 girls that can be the queen, but there are only 3 here. So there's another one of these?
Hey, what are you doing there? What are you guys doing? You calling him up in the middle of nowhere so you can bully him? I'm going to call the teacher on you. Well, that's a bad way of interpreting it. I was just flirting with the person I like. Oh well, I guess we can just leave him alone for today.
Thank you, Miss Moriyama.
Don't mention it. I just saw you get taken away.
Miss Moriyama looks even better than she did before, now that she's in high school. Miss Moriyama is just as popular, if not more, than when she was in middle school. And I've stumbled into someone asking her out a few times. I'm always nervous, but when she's right there, I get too nervous and I freeze up. I'm good looking and I have friends and girls love me now, but in front of her, I just go back to all nervous and introverted me from middle school. Probably because she remembers when I was boring in middle school. Miss Moriyama, want to go home together?
Sure.
I did it! I couldn't do this in middle school! I'm definitely getting better!
You've changed, Fujimura.
You think so?
You seem popular, too. The people seem to have accepted you.
I'm glad you think so. I hope that puts me in her sights, but she doesn't seem interested in dating at all still.
About those 3 girls from earlier. It sounds like they're arguing and bickering over something silly, so be careful.
Yeah, I know. Because I don't want to date anyone other than you.
Okay, great.
Lunchtime the next day.
By the way, Satoru, you were surrounded by really hot girls yesterday.
Oh yeah, they wanted me to follow them.
Upperclassmen are asking you out too? I mean, it's Fujimura. He's too good looking. I don't think I've seen anyone that looked as good as him and was as popular. Yo, Fujimura! Sounds like you're having a blast. Let us in on this.
Crap, it's the 4 beauties! I'm not safe in my classroom either!
It's lunch. We're gonna take you to a nice place. Yeah, there's a nice place where no one will ever bother us.
Wait, no! I was dragged here against my will. What is this seat I'm in?
It's for the class president. It's comfortable, isn't it?
You can't be using this without permission!
Oh, come on, don't worry. It's basically your seat already. Our class president is decided by whoever is dating the queen all the time.
Yeah, I remember that the class president who was talking was a good-looking man.
So, you need to pick one of us to go out with. The sooner you pick me, the sooner we get to have fun. Oh, I don't think you really need to think about this that much.
They're so full of confidence. This is how it is with beautiful women. I'm just a little confused. You said that there were 4 of you. Why do I only see 3 women?
Oh, you want to go there? We don't satisfy you enough?
No, that's not what I mean. I'm just worried that I gotta deal with another one of these.
Oh, you don't have to worry about it, Satoshi. There's another one of us. She's just another rival, so we don't like her. Satoru, we're not sitting here saying that we're the 4 beauties because we want to.
Miss Tsuchiya, your boobs.
The 4 beauties are chosen by the queen.
That's weird. It wasn't in the pamphlet.
I mean, that's what the queen can do. That's why we never really talked to each other much. But we started talking to each other recently.
That's surprising. You guys seem to get along well for better or for worse.
So we don't know about the 4th girl either. But it seems like people have quit from the queen's standings before. There are people who just don't have what it takes. She probably wasn't confident she could get the good-looking guy to fall for her. It's a pretty limited selection, and it may just be someone that she picked to make it 4 people. There are definitely people who are ugly, but are chosen.
So there may be a chance that the 4th person is actually a better person than these 3, who are drunken with their attraction to status. Which means... I'm curious about the 4th, who isn't here. More than all of you. I'm attracted to the mysterious type. They might finally let me go off a little bit now.
Oh, come on. Don't be so full of yourself. Does that mean we're not enough for you? I see. So we're not attractive enough? I'll just squeeze you tighter.
Crap! I just made things worse!
Fujimura?
Miss Moriyama?
What are you guys doing in the class president room? Ugh, there she is again, getting in the way. We're not doing anything wrong. We just wanted to be friendly with Satoru. Are you following us around, though? You're always around. You like him, too?
That's true. This is the 2nd time she's shown up. Is she?
Just coincidence. Come on, don't hide it. Just be honest and... How many times do I need to say it's a coincidence? Okay.
Wow. She just shut up Ozora!
So that's that. Let's go, Fujimura. What? Look at her run! Oh, she took Satoru from me again.
I think we're okay now, Miss Moriyama. We've come really far.
You're really being bothered by a lot of odd people.
Yeah. It's been rough ever since I started school. I didn't know about this weird system.
Me neither.
Right? It wasn't in the pamphlet when we started that the girl who's dating the best-looking guy would be the queen of the school.
Yeah. So I was surprised when someone that I didn't know said that I was the 4th.
Huh?
I'm the 4th girl of the beauties.
What? You? They did say that the girl was going to be chosen by the current queen, but it wouldn't be limited to upperclassmen. So does that mean that you want to go out with me? What is that line? Now I'm being so cringy. It's just that a person's opinion of the best looking man around. It's not me!
No.
Yeah, right. I'm sad. I mean, I chose this school because I wanted to date her. I don't care how attractive I am if I'm not attractive to her. Sorry. I know I'm being full of myself.
No, you don't understand. I didn't want to date you because I was chosen as one of the queen candidates. I think that's pretty rude to you too.
Miss Moriyama, if I'm right in what that means, it means she likes me, but she said that she wasn't interested in romance before. This might just be another way of her rejecting me, but Miss Moriyama, no matter what happens, I like you. I've always liked you, since I was in middle school. I wanted to change and look better for you. That's why I came to the school. I don't care what the reason is. I want to go out with you if you're interested.
Fujimura, thank you. I've been interested in you since I was in middle school too. You've been so popular since high school started though, so I felt like you were out of reach. So I'm happy to hear that you still want to go out with me. Fujimura, will you be my boyfriend?
Yeah, of course. As a result of my hard effort, I was able to finally go out with the girl of my dreams. I was ecstatic. I felt amazing that she was my girlfriend. Just walking around school with her made me feel great. What a beautiful couple!
You really can't find any other couple like this.
I was a little embarrassed by the people around us, but...
Damn it, Fujimura! How are you gonna go out with a girl that just came out of nowhere?
You realize that from my perspective, you all just came out of nowhere, don't you?
Oh, it was my chance to be queen! If I had known, we should have dragged her in to be the fourth and had her on our side. Don't worry about that, guys. I have no interest in being the queen at all, so you guys can have it.
Miss Moriyama, I feel like you might want to be a little less blunt.
I don't care about being the queen. I care about him. I would never lose to you upperclassmen who only care about the status. I really like him.
She's just so... blunt. But I love that about her.
We really just took a big L. But wait, she just gave up the queen status. That means we still have a chance.
Yeah, Fujimura isn't the hottest guy around here.
Yeah, there are a lot of other good-looking men around here that I added to my list.
Let's look for another man and try again.
Yeah!
They're really not going to give up.
Yeah, they're like a cockroach or something.
You're harsh on them, huh?
I don't like that they treated you like some kind of trophy.
Thank you.
If you're happy about it, then I want you to show it with actions and not just words.
Yeah, you're right. I like you, Miss Moriyama.
Me too.
We eventually became known to be the best couple around. Miss Ozora and her little clique were continuing their little fights to become the queen. But to me, I didn't care about anything or anyone besides Miss Moriyama.
My name is Takumi Nakamura. I'm in my 3rd year of college, and I've been dating my girlfriend for 1 year now. Well, was dating is probably what I should say. How? I'm currently in the middle of being dumped by her. Why are you breaking up with me? If there's something you don't like about me, then I'll fix it.
It's not like that at all. Tell you the truth, I think you're unreliable as a person. When we first started dating, I found it endearing and kind of sweet. But now, I feel uneasy about the fact that you're not that put together.
I got it. I'll start going to the gym and training. I'll go sign up for the gym now.
Yeah, see? You really don't get it, do you? Anyway, I've already found a new boyfriend.
Nice to meet you. I feel very happy to be in a relationship with her. Sheesh, your happiness is blinding.
You made me realize that I would rather go out with a bright person than a loser in the shadows. Anyways, that's the situation, so...
But wait! Being dumped like this is hell. Wait a second. If you were dating before you even broke up with me, that means you cheated on me! I'll never fall in love ever again! Hey, Takumi, you still sad about these? Is that you, Daisuke? Leave me alone! I'm just a sad little monster who's lost his one and only love. What's with the embarrassing poem? Get it together! This annoying guy is Daisuke Nishikawa. And he's my best friend. He looks like a player, but he's actually got a good side to him. Look, I can't keep seeing you like this, so why don't we try finding someone new? Someone new? Yeah! I'll introduce you to someone so beautiful that you'll forget your terrible ex-girlfriend ever existed. Daisuke knows a lot of people, so I'm sure there must be some pretty girls in that mix, but she's a working woman. She's about 7 years older than you, and a working woman and 7 years older? What kind of suspicious parties are you going to? Calm down. Just because I'm friends with people who are working already, stop thinking weird thoughts about that. She's a real person, and I'm sure that you'll like her too. Yeah, but 7 years older? She's probably only gonna see me as a little kid anyway. It's fine. It's honestly not that big of an age gap. What you need right now is someone who will see you for who you truly are. And a mature woman who knows what she's doing. Alright, fine, if you're gonna insist. Daisuke has always had my back, so I guess I have to trust him. Great, it's decided! Well then, the day after tomorrow is a day off, so get excited! I'll send you the details in a message later. And so, the day of the blind date, I went to the cafe that Daisuke told me to go to. I often go here. It's an independently owned cafe and they really have nice coffee. I wonder if he chose this place because I know it well, so I would be less nervous. But why would we meet here so close to their closing time? They don't even have an hour before they close. And I don't see anyone around who looks like they might be here to meet me. You told me to wait and that she would come find me when the time comes. Ugh, I'm so nervous that I keep getting thirsty. I've been drinking so much coffee now.
Excuse me, sir. Would you like a refill of your coffee?
Miss Tomoko Ayama is the manager and the owner of this cafe, Blue Mountain. And she also happens to be the reason that I frequent this cafe. She's beautiful and mature, and I've had a secret crush on her for a long time. But there's no way that she would ever look at someone like me, so we've never had any conversations about our personal lives. But even then, the cafe is seriously gonna close soon. Wait a second, am I being stood up? Finally, the clock kept ticking, and all the other customers had already left the cafe.
Excuse me, but are you Takumi Nakamura?
Yes! Yes, that's me, but...
Actually, Daisuke had made a request to me, and he told me to talk to the guy who was at the cafe until this time.
Wait! What? Wait, so does that mean that the beautiful person that Daisuke was talking about was you, Miss Tomoko? Shoot, now she knows that I knew her first name already.
Well, I don't know about beautiful, but...
No, Tomo, Miss Ayama, you're a very mature and beautiful woman.
If you think so, then thank you.
I'm very sorry for this ridiculous request that my best friend made.
There's nothing to apologize about. He told me that you had a lot going on, so I wanted to see if I could help.
You know, I really love this cafe. I come here a lot.
Thank you. Yes, I see you here often.
You remembered me.
Well, recently, you looked like you were feeling pretty down, so I guess you left an impression.
I'm so sorry for bringing down the mood in your beautiful cafe.
Not at all. Don't worry about that. If you felt comfortable in my cafe, then that makes me happy.
When I have Miss Tomoko smile right in front of me, any negativity I had flies out of the window. But just as expected, she definitely doesn't see me as a potential partner at all. She's probably just being nice and willing to listen to me talk. But if she were to be my partner, age wouldn't matter at all. I would want to go out with her. Miss Ayama, is there a part of you that agreed to Daisuke's request because you were looking for a partner?
Not really.
That was even more straightforward than I expected. Maybe I was right, I'm just getting in the way of her work.
I'm sorry. It's not like I don't like you or anything like that. It's just that I have my hands full with the cafe right now. But I wanted to be able to support one of our loyal customers. There's not much that I can do, besides try to listen to what's been on your mind. And I'm sorry. Plus, I'm already 28 years old, and you're still a college student, right? If I'm 7 years older than you, surely you're not interested in me.
Maybe it's just me, but I feel like her tone just changed. I mean, if it were you, Miss Ayama, I don't care about age at all.
That's not all. All I've done up until now is work, so I'm not as mature or experienced as you might be expecting from me.
I wonder if she has a lot of stress built up after a long day of work. I realized that I was the one listening to her concerns instead.
I mean, look at this. This is my lock screen. It's not mature at all.
Oh, that's the popular anime everybody's been reading these days.
What? You know this?
Yeah, I love anime, so I've heard a lot about this one. A lot of my friends read anime too, so I don't think it's childish at all.
Yeah, but that's because you're still a college student, right? You're still young.
I don't think age matters when it comes to your hobbies. You like what you like. I think you're allowed to enjoy that.
You think so?
That must have made her feel comfortable because she started telling me about her love for anime and how it all started.
After I went home from closing out the cafe and I was doing some office work, I got caught up working until late in the night. That's when I saw the anime on TV for the first time, and I was hooked.
I completely understand what you mean. Even when I was studying for my college exams, I had the same thing happen a few times. From there, we got into a heated discussion about our favorite animes.
This is the first time I've ever been able to talk about this with someone. If I had gotten hooked when I was younger, I'm sure I could have easily found people to talk about it with. But I didn't start watching them until I was already an adult.
Excuse me, I think I've gotten a little too comfortable.
That's totally fine. Well, if you're willing to, then I would love for you to be my anime buddy.
Yes, of course. Hey, Takumi. You look like you're in a good mood. Yeah, actually. I see, so you're still in the friendly stage. I'm about to go see Miss Ayama right now. If you're just gonna see her, then that means the same as before, isn't it? Keep going until you make her your girlfriend. Miss Ayama, my girlfriend? That'll be a dream. I'm a little worried that he idolizes her too much. But oh well, looks like he's out of his funk. I went back to the Blue Mountain Cafe not long before the closing time once again.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm almost done.
Can I help you with anything?
You're a customer, so you can sit and relax. I'll be done soon.
Isn't it difficult when you don't have many employees?
Honestly, it's not that bad. Although I can never take a day off.
That's definitely not okay.
There used to be more people working here, but I think I was a little bit too particular, and it didn't go so well with some of them. That's why, unless it's somebody that I can really trust, I have a hard time leaving the cafe in their hands.
I hope I didn't just bring up a painful topic. Miss Tomoko was working almost every single day, running the shop by herself, and her free time was really limited. That's why I could only talk to her in the time after she would close down the cafe. I think the dark horse of the season is actually...
But that's still a hot topic of conversation, isn't it? The anime is only available on certain sites, and... Oh no, it's already this late? Your last train will be leaving soon.
You're right. We really don't get much time when we can only talk after you close the cafe. And to tell you the truth, I wish I could talk to you more.
I'm sorry.
Unlike me, a regular college student, she's a busy working adult. She's also the owner of the cafe, so she has a lot of other work outside of the actual shift, too. And she's using her precious free time on me, so I can't complain either. Then one day...
Hey, I actually have a favor I want to ask you.
What is it? You seem quite nervous.
This next Tuesday, would you please go somewhere with me?
What? Is she asking me out on a date?
You know how they're releasing a movie version of Kurigara this weekend? But you know, it's an anime made for little girls, and I was a little embarrassed to go by myself.
I see, so you just wanted some company. Sure thing, I'll be happy to go with you.
Are you sure?
Of course, I want to see it too. I haven't kept up with the recent series, but if it means I get to hang out with her, then of course I'm in. That makes me realize, this means you check the morning animes too, right?
In the beginning, I knew it was for little kids, so I try not to get too invested. But every series, they have a really strong theme, and it's well written. And before I knew it, I was hooked. I just so happened to see it when I woke up early one day, and ever since then I've been watching it.
It sounds like you come across a lot of animes by pure chance. Phew, looks like she hasn't arrived yet. Today's the day of our date! And I get to see Miss Tomoko in clothes outside of her uniform. I do have some clothes that were good for a day, but I wore them all with my ex-girlfriend. So I even got a new outfit just for today. I hope she likes it. I'm so excited. I feel like I've been reborn.
Hey, Takumi, sorry to keep you waiting. Were you waiting long?
No, I just arrived as well. And I know that you had work this morning too. But what?
Is something wrong?
Miss Tomoko looks even better than I could have possibly imagined. No, nothing. It's just that your casual clothes were very,
I was really indecisive. I thought maybe it would be better to dress a little more young so that I could match you. But I didn't want to look like I was trying too hard, so I decided to go with my normal clothes. But does it make me look like an old lady?
Oh, no, not at all. I think you look stunning. You look so beautiful that I'm nervous just to walk next to you. You could have got a bit easier on me.
You always know what to say to put me in a good mood. I know you're still a student, but it seems like you're very comfortable around women. You must be pretty experienced.
What? No, not me. If I had any skills like that, I would have been dumped by my girlfriend.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to remind you of such a bad memory.
Don't worry about it, it's all in the past. Plus, thanks to all that, I'm able to hang out with you like this. More importantly, let's get going. The movie is gonna start soon. This movie theater. We're here in the middle of the afternoon, so the crowd is all over the place. But even still, it's all kids in here. If I was by myself, I would also feel a little weird about it.
Hey, Takumi,
Yes, what is it?
do you think it's weird that you and I are here without a little kid between us?
Well, what exactly do you mean by that? Wait a minute, does this mean that she might be considering marriage with me?
Because look, all of the kids in here, they came here with their moms, see? If we don't have a kid with us, don't I just look like some old hag who's trying to stay young by dragging around a young guy? You know, as if I'm trying really hard to prove that I'm still a girl and not expired.
Of course not! Sheesh, Miss Ayoma, you're way overthinking this. She must have a lot of stress built up from her work, too. We're already here, let's enjoy the movie! I've been looking forward to this day for a long time now.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, sometimes I get like this. Look, the movie's about to start.
Yeah, I can't. Wait, you know, I actually love watching the trailers before the movie starts.
Me too. Makes me even more excited about the movie that's about to start.
Whew, I'm glad that she is fully invested in the movie. But as expected, I'm more concerned about her than I am about the movie. Huh? What? Miss Tomoko? Your hand is on top of my hand? She's too invested in the movie. But she hasn't noticed. Although, for me, this couldn't be more perfect. This is the best day of my life!
Takumi, thank you.
What?
If it weren't for you, I never would have been able to see this film on such a big screen.
No, I should be the one thanking you. I could barely remember what the movie was about. All I remember was her soft and yet cold palm on the top of my hand. It was really good.
It was. You even bought a brochure for the movie. I want to watch it again after I read more about it. When that happens, would you mind coming with me again?
Of course not.
You must be hungry. Why don't we have dinner in this mall before we head back?
Yes, on the upstairs level, they have restaurants. And there's a food court downstairs. Which you prefer?
You must eat a lot, right? In that case... Huh? Takumi? Oh, is this someone you know?
Actually, this is the person I was dating.
Takumi, who's that standing next to you? Surely it's not your new girlfriend. What is that? She's an old lady. Of course, to a young girl like you, I'm just an old lady. Come on, Takumi. Don't tell me that you were so sad that now you're going out with an old lady like her. Just as I expected. You're hopeless without me, aren't you?
See Miss Tomoko lose her confidence? I couldn't stand by and say nothing. Yeah, actually, this is my girlfriend. And I'm with her because I like her. We're in a relationship and we're here on a date today.
Are you kidding me? What are you doing with an older woman like that?
That's enough. If you're gonna keep making fun of my girlfriend like that, I'll never forgive you for it.
Whatever. Since when do you have such balls to say stuff like that? I don't care about you anyway, Takumi.
Well, yeah, we broke up because you cheated on me, so you never cared about me anyway, Miss Tomoko. I'm so sorry about that. You don't deserve any of that.
Don't worry about me. But more importantly, Takumi,
Wow, I'm so sorry. I got carried away.
And, you just called me by my first name, and...
I'm so sorry. That's what I call you in my mind, but it slipped out. I'll be more careful next time.
No, it's fine. You can call me by my first name.
What? But...
After all, we are in a relationship now, right? And I'm your girlfriend?
After that, I got carried away in the momentum. No, wait, I can't just sugarcoat it. I may have said that just to get rid of her in the moment, but that's really what I want and the truth about how I feel.
Takumi.
By the time we finished eating and left the mall, it was already dark outside.
It's been a long time since I've done anything other than work at this time of day.
This was a date, right?
I suppose it was. Takumi, I haven't known you very long, but I feel like you've grown up a lot in a short time. And it was the first time I ever got to see you angry.
About that, I really am sorry about that. I never thought that she was the type of person to say something so rude to a stranger. Don't worry about it.
Thanks to her, I got to see the more manly side of you too.
If anything, I feel like you saw a more pathetic side of me. Miss Tomoko?
No matter what it may have looked like, I was happy that you stood up for me. Up until now, I was always prioritizing the cafe, and I've always done everything on my own. So I figured that I would probably spend the rest of my life by myself. I never imagined that I would have someone to protect me like that.
She's been carrying all this weight by herself. Well, if you're okay with someone like me, I want to be by your side forever. So will you, please let me work with you at the cafe. In my first and second year of college, I actually took as many credits as I could, So I have a lot more free time now. I want to take even just a little bit of weight, whatever weight that I can off of your shoulders.
Takumi? Okay, if you're going to insist, then sure.
So the next day?
The uniform looks good on you.
Does it? This is the first time I want something fancy like this.
You've got some height on you too. But are you sure you're okay that I've already scheduled you for your first shift?
Of course, anything is fine as long as I get to be with you.
As usual, you always know how to make me smile. Well then, can you take that sign outside?
Yes, ma'am. I couldn't be happier to be working at my favorite cafe for my favorite person. Somewhere down the line, this Blue Mountain Cafe would eventually become owned by a husband and wife and grow into an even bigger company. But that's a story for another time. I'm Ryota Tanaka, a perpetual loner. I finished my lunch as fast as always and tucked myself away in a corner of the classroom to play games on my smartphone. This guy is a tough one. Locked in a battle to the death with an AI opponent, the time passed quickly. Lunch break should be ending soon.
I'm back!
Welcome back, Mayu. Practicing even during lunch break. Isn't the soccer club working too hard?
Not really. Everyone's super motivated, so much so that it's contagious.
Mori's is upbeat as always. Lunch break should be ending soon. Mayu Mori is a bright and cheerful person, and a real beauty to boot. She's popular with everyone. She's famous for being the gorgeous female manager of the soccer club. Well, not like soccer has anything to do with me.
But when you guys had that full-day soccer practice last Sunday, making rice balls for everyone must have been a real chore.
Whoa, how many did you make?
Around 100.
Isn't that too much? You only have 11 members, right?
An extrovert like Mori and an introvert like me are polar opposites. We should have never had a chance to cross each other's lives.
Ryota, classes in the afternoon are such a drag, right?
We're not even that close. Why is she speaking so casually to me? Mori's seat is just behind me. Maybe because of that, she likes to randomly chat with me. It is, but if you just stay seated, it'll end eventually. It's a breeze when you think about it like that.
Oh, what game are you playing?
Wait, why do you care?
Come on, you don't have to hide it.
It's not like I hate Mori, but there are those who won't look too kindly on such a popular figure talking to a loner like me. I can feel the guys in the class staring. I refuse to get pulled into anything troublesome.
Oh, the teacher's here.
Thank goodness. I no longer feel the pressure of those jealous stares on me.
Oh, right, Ryota. Do you have any interest in the soccer club?
Huh? Why try to recruit an introverted loner like me?
I have a feeling that you'll definitely help to make the team stronger.
I'm sorry, but that's just wrong. I hate exercising. Choose someone else. What an odd invitation. Wonder what she was thinking. If she thought I'd accept because it came from a beauty like her, she's dead wrong. I'm only passing by the school field because it's on the way home. Even so, our soccer club is really enthusiastic. They're all puny and they only have the minimum number of players. The team is made up of mostly first years and the only upperclassman they have is a single sophomore. I heard that they barely managed to avoid being dissolved this year because they didn't have enough members. Even just watching them practice, they play with enough zeal that they look like they're aiming for the nationals.
Oh, Ryota!
I was spotted by the most troublesome person of all.
You came!
No, I was only passing by.
Great. For now, just get in here.
You're not listening.
Thanks for coming.
I end up giving in to her.
From your point of view, how do you think the team is doing?
How they're doing?
I mean, even though it should be tiring as heck, they look like they're having a lot of fun in practice.
They practice all morning, afternoon, and evening. What they're doing isn't exactly easy either. But they look like they find so much joy in it.
Yeah, that's right. So you should join us.
And how did you come up And how did you come to that conclusion?
Complaints? Let's do it this way then. What if you just stand at the side and observe? As long as you agree to join us, I'll let you sit out the practices whenever you want. How's that?
Faced with her relentless invitations to join the club, I was more confused than anything. In short, she doesn't care who it is. She's just trying to ensure the number of club members from falling below the required number. That's exactly 11 club members right now. If even one of them gets hurt or withdraws due to injury in the middle of a match, they'll no longer be eligible to compete. With how hard they're practicing, it would just be a waste of their efforts if something like that happened. I guess since I have nothing to do at home anyway, if it's just observing them from the side. The next day.
Everyone, this is my classmate Ryota Tanaka. He'll be joining the practices from now on.
I ended up agreeing on the spur of the moment, joining the practices. Of course it made that face. After all, having a random, unfit-looking stranger join suddenly, you must feel like I'll get in the way. I see! It's nice to meet you, Tanaka! I'm Kenichi Kubo, the captain of the team. Kubo's the only sophomore on the club. He's great at taking care of everyone, so you can go to him if you have any problems. Now that I think of it, do you have a coach?
Nope. The club advisor let us use his name as a stand-in. You know, the one who teaches classical literature.
Oh, that old relic.
We decide the training regimen amongst ourselves, and I arrange and schedule all the practice matches. Of course, but you won't be able to resist the call of the soccer field forever.
She's pretty pushy, but I guess it's a perk of the job that I get to hang out with her. All the guys at school have a thing for Mori. I'm no exception.
Ryota, thanks for agreeing to join the club.
I'm just coming to watch the practices like what you told me.
And also, I never said I was joining the club.
But when I see all the club members are excitedly going around telling people we got a new member, it kind of feels like we've already moved past that. I see, so that's why. The reason they're happy to push themselves so hard is because everything here is done on a voluntary basis.
We're gonna work hard and take over the nationals.
I don't want to burst a bubble, but the national championship isn't as easy as she seems to think. In the second half of the practice, the members split up into 2 teams. It's pretty hard to divide themselves like that with 11 people.
I know, right? If you join in, we'll finally be able to get that even split.
Damn it, I shouldn't have run my mouth. Hey, Tanaka, join us! Let's play together!
See? Kubo's calling you over too.
That's how they planned this beforehand. But I'm wearing sneakers today.
That's totally fine. Those are Samba shoes, aren't they? They're shoes meant for playing soccer anyway, so it's completely okay.
It'll still hurt if I get stepped on by their cleats. I bent to Mori's will again. I guess there's no choice. Let's just do what I can for now. Tanaka, the ball's on the move! From the look of it, Kubo seems pretty good at this. With his help, I'll make do somehow. After that, every time the ball rolled under my feet, I immediately passed it to any teammates that were close by. I don't want to do any dribbling. In the end, my team won the game. Of course, it was mostly due to the most capable person in the team, Kubo. Tanaka, nice going today! Not at all, I just kicked the ball every time it came near me.
That's not true! Your passes were super precise, Ryota! If we had just one more person that could pass like that on the team, our chances of winning would go up significantly.
That's right! If you join us, we'll be harder to beat than ever before! Even if you praise me like that, I still have no intention of joining the club officially.
If you're worried about the cost of soccer cleats, that's what the club funds are for.
Yeah, you can use my spare pair too! Our feet are about the same size, right? Yeah, I'm trapped between 2 extroverts. But with this, I can see a real possibility of getting through the first match of the prefectural tournament.
We've never had the experience of winning the first round before.
We'll be the ones that bring that dishonorable record to an end. Well then, I'm going this way. Tanaka, make sure to send Mori home safely. And now there's just 1 extrovert left, but Kubo, that jerk, telling me to send her home. He's making it sound like we're dating or something.
Ryota!
What's up?
Are you really not going to join the club? You look like you were having so much fun on the field. A lot more fun than you seem to have in class, at least.
That's just your imagination. But I guess I don't hate playing with them. That still doesn't mean I'll decide to join.
You say that now, but just wait until you go to bed today. You'll be filled with such a sense of accomplishment that your final thought before sleeping will be, let's join the practice tomorrow too.
No way, if anything, it'll be today was exhausting. However, at bedtime. Seriously? This pleasant drowsiness. I've never felt anything like it before. Maybe it's because I finally did some exercise for the first time in forever. Damn it, Mori! Don't think that I'll admit defeat because of this. Ended up coming today, too. Despite the fact that I never submitted an official club application, I've been playing in all the practice matches for 1 week. I got to know the club members better as well. This team currently has 0 achievements and not many players, but even without Kubo, there's other members that have lots of potential. They're all freshmen, they still have a long way to go in terms of technique, but with how much they practice, it won't stay that way for long. Most importantly, they're all optimistic and genuinely good people.
Ryota, good work today.
Oh, thanks. What?
You look like you're enjoying yourself more than usual today. Isn't it about time? Just admit it and say, I want to play soccer.
Don't speak for me, it's not like that. I just feel more refreshed because of the regular exercise I'm getting now. Hey, Tanaka! Here, the cleats I was talking about. I'll have you know they're a new product that came out not long ago. Thank you.
You're not trying them on?
I mean, if I put them on, I really have no choice but to... I really have no choice but to join the club. Are you still on about that? Ask anyone here, you're already one of us. You're practically a regular club member at this point. Kubo. I'm honestly happy that they think that about me, but... After returning home, I searched for the storeroom. Found it, my MVP medal. I'm not a beginner in soccer that doesn't even own a pair of cleats. In my 3rd year of middle school, my team won the national championship and I was their MVP. But things took a turn for the worst. Ryota! You know I haven't got it over her yet! How could you? No, I didn't. I was blamed by all my teammates over this misunderstanding. None of them listened when I tried to explain. That team was strong, but that was all it was. All the members were selfish and unruly. I stuck out like a sore thumb, and the only way I got them to give me the time of day was with my soccer skills. After enduring all those difficult practices and winning the championship together, I thought that there'd be more camaraderie between us. When I realized that outside of anything related to soccer, they didn't trust me very much at all, I was shocked. I'm scared that history will repeat itself. That's why I attempted to give up soccer in high school.
Ryota, about tomorrow.
Oh, there's something going on? Right. Sorry, but I'm not going to play in the match.
Huh? Why?
I'm not an official member after all. It'd be pretty shameless for this guy who just popped out of nowhere to take a spot in an official match.
Why are you acting up today?
I wouldn't call it acting up.
You're one of our precious teammates. Let's go for the victory together. We need you. That's all I'm gonna say. There's no practice today, so just focus on preparing for tomorrow. I'll be waiting for you. Don't forget your cleats.
Mori, it's not like I'm okay with where I am right now either. Maybe all along I've just been searching for an opportunity to change. On the day of the match, we were paired against a consistently strong powerhouse team. Our team was at a clear disadvantage.
You can do it! You can do it!
The only one who's on par with the opponent's skills is Kubo. Mori, she truly believes he'll be able to win. With a little luck, they're able to hold their own in the first half by focusing on defense. But immediately after the start of the second half...
Kubo!
Not good. That's possibly a major injury. They were guarding Kubo more fiercely than the others, so I thought something like this might happen, but...
Are you okay, Kubo?
I'm okay. At least that's what I want to say. But it's not good, not on this leg. He's usually so bright and cheerful. Seen that expression on his face. That's how seriously he's treating the tournament. He really wants to win. Sorry, I want to continue playing until my leg falls off, but it hurts so much that my head's pounding.
Don't be. You did your best, Kubo.
Sorry to you too, Tanaka. I didn't want to appear so weak in front of my junior. The thing is, we actually wanted to get you the win as a present.
Ryota! Ryota, don't you have to warm up first?
It's fine, it's fine. I'm plenty warmed up already. Ever since that time, I've been lengthening my warm-ups in preparation for a day like this. I subbed in for Kubo, who'd withdrawn due to his injury. Entering the field as a left winger, That's the position I've always played, and the dribble is my greatest weapon. Oh! Who's this guy? Damn it! 2 people isn't enough to keep him in check! We're done if this continues! Put one more person on him! The fact that I had 3 people guarding me gave my teammates more chances to score. Yes! Teammate had passed 2 scored a goal, and we managed to take the lead successfully. Nice pass, Tanaka! Had a mess up my hair. That guys! I couldn't tell because of the bags. That's totally the middle school champion MVP, Tanaka! Shane, why is Tanaka playing for that tiny no-name team? Maybe because they're intimidated by my presence, it suddenly messed up their defense. Taking advantage of the gaps in their formation, we scored 2 goals in a row, widening our lead even further. We won! Oh! Tanaka! We did it! After the match, we're back at school. All that's left is to head home. Oh yeah, I should stop by the club room and leave my cleats there. They had already given me a locker in the club room a little while ago. Huh? There's someone inside.
We did it!
Mori, how long are you gonna keep crying?
Ryota? Jeez, don't scare me like that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make fun of you. This is a result of all your hard work, after all. I get why you're so emotional.
No, that's not it. Well, not all of it. I'm happy you're back to playing just like before. Like before? The truth is, I know how amazing you were in middle school.
Oh, I see. So this was why she invited random introverted classmates to join the soccer club, even going so far as to tell me that I could just stand at the side and watch. Everything makes sense now. Thank you. Without your invitation, I'd have never gotten over what happened. You're a really important person to me, Mori.
Ryota. I've always liked you a lot, Ryota.
Huh?
Because of that, I wanted to help you find your passion for soccer again. So please go out with me.
What should I do? What should I do? I'm really happy she feels this way, but she's a club manager. I'm sure there's other members that have a crush on her. I can't do this behind their backs. I've seen what this kind of thing can do to a team. At that moment, sorry, but we heard everything. Kubo? And everyone else is here too. I don't think you'd be having this conversation in the club room. I didn't think you'd be having this conversation in the club room. You never thought that we would stop by? Don't just go into your own lovey-dovey world. Well, whatever. It's my bad for interrupting you. As an apology, I'll gracefully allow you 2 to date. Huh? But I know what you're worried about. If you just look at Mori's face during practice, it's totally obvious that she has a crush on you. Right, guys? At his words, all of our club members nodded with knowing looks on their faces. Come on, Tanaka, what's your answer? Do what you did during that match and just go for it. Now that it's come to this, I know what I'm gonna tell her. Mori, it's thanks to you that I was able to pick myself up. So, I'd like you to go out with me too.
Ryota, of course I will.
And so we became a couple with the assistance of the team. In the end, fate decided that we'd make it all the way to the final goal. But that's another story.